All right, we're live. Welcome everybody to the stream. We'll be playing some Diablo. Or let's see. Okay, that's just Nightmare. I'm playing my solo character right now while we wait for the other guys to get here. And then we'll be switching over to my Eternal Realm Necromancer character. Just in the meantime, let's try and see where we want to go. Let me check out this. My season 4. What do we need to do? Purify seeds of hatred in hostile areas. Look for this on your map. Hey, good morning, Crescent Slice, Deborah, Jack. Good to see you. Craft elixirs at the Alchemist. That's pretty easy. Cathedral of Light. That was hard last time, but I've leveled up some. I might be able to do it. Upgrade items to 4 at the blacksmith or jeweler. Just one of them? I could probably do that. Equip a legendary item in every slot. I could definitely do that. Reach level 50. Okay. Complete exclamation priority or side quests. I haven't completed a lot of side quests because I don't like them. Let's see. Legendary item in every slot. Let us check our character. Yeah, I don't have a legendary item in every slot. Actually, I don't have most. That's it. But we'll worry about that later. I could equip this. Let's see. Blast Trapper's Choker. I could probably, I think I can make one of these rings, level 5. That would get that quest done. Got to work on these seasonal rewards. I've been playing Diablo 4 that much recently, but I just had some other things. And of course, Pigman 4 has been a lot of fun. Probably seen some of those shorts on my channel. I enjoy it. Let's see. Oh, wait. That's not where I wanted to go. But overall, it's just been a lot of enjoyable. Too many games is a problem that you have sometimes. It's a good problem to have. Alright, let's see. Blacksmith. Wait. Blacksmith can't do that. And this guy... Oh. Let's see. I might be able to... Let's see. Upgrade something. What would I want upgraded? I guess this? My weapon? Oh, wait. That's not... Dang it, it's not, Let's see. That's about this. I don't know if money or... Oh, I did upgrade it. Oh, I don't have enough silver ore. That's actually bizarre. What a bizarre thing to run out of. Hey, good morning. Hey, Jack. Yeah, it is a cute game. Let's see. Are any of these rares worthwhile? Let's see. Max healing, max life. I guess it's strictly better. I don't really care too much about my gear right now because it's going to be replaced once I hit World Tier 3. That you just find stuff that's like way better than it. Alright, so just all items. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so that gave me some silver. Now can I upgrade my super thing? There we go. Boom. That's one of those quests done. Now let's see. I don't know if I really don't like the side quests. They're kind of annoying, but I guess I'd work on some side quests. Why not? We'll level up a little bit. And then we can get the dungeon. Hey! Hickmot. How's it going? Good to see you. Head this way. Go on our horse. It's been really great to see the stuff. Hey, exactly. We'll help you get through that workday. It's been really exciting to see the views on the channel. That one. Yeah. I see it. That one video I did about the librarian nerf got a lot of views. I ended up getting like 12 subs from just that. Really awesome. Oh, this guy wants to kill me. So I have to work on some new videos now. I don't know if I want to keep doing that content with like the news content. Sometimes like it's something I have feelings about or interested in. It can be a lot of fun. So it can also you also kind of hate to kind of keep that grind up to cover the most recent stuff, and like some stuff feels like after like a day or two it's not relevant anymore. Like it's already been talked about. I could be wrong on that. It could be a lot longer than I give it credit for. I was going to talk about like the ELU agreement there was a discussion about, but I also don't particularly my hand's in the wrong. I don't really understand the whole thing with it, so I don't know if I can actually discuss it with any degree of accuracy. Yeah, 3K views, exactly. It was kind of crazy. Some stuff that some stuff that catches on, and what doesn't. 'Cause, in a way, I'm happier with my other videos. Oh, someone's here.
Hello.
Hey, Mish. Oh, how's it going? Yeah, but the librarian stuff gets more views, I guess so. I guess in some ways you kind of have to make a choice between, what people, what gets views and what doesn't. My going theory is make stuff that for the algorithm and make stuff that's not, kind of switch in between the two. Almost think of it as advertising. The latest, controversies in Minecraft. Maybe some Minecraft hating, some Mojang hate.
Who's this algorithm? Who's that?
Algorithm. He's the secret power behind getting views on YouTube.
He's the god in the sky. This
Yeah.
the god Ra, and this is the god of content. Algorithm.
Yep. You must appease him in order to get views.
You must sacrifice stupid cucks on Twitter
Exactly.
to appease him.
You sacrifice your own pride and dignity, and in return, he will grant you views and subscribers on YouTube.
Dude, that's so funny. You just sell your soul to the devil, so you get rid of all your dignity and pride and all your good qualities to get a little bit of fame and a little bit of money. Oh god.
All on the pit.
Algorithms is the crossroads demon.
Yeah.
Make it deal with.
That needs to be a villain.
Yeah. I'm sure algorithm got worse when it was the Whammon CEO at YouTube. That's when Al got really bad, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure it did. I don't know if it's gotten better with the other guy in charge. Looks like I think it's some Indian dude right now.
Oh yeah. That's
probably.
What's the name? The woman running Twitter now. It's probably just going to go back to block every dude that makes a funny joke.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for the election election season to start. It's gonna get bad. I can definitely predict it. Oh, made it. Yeah.
Ever to load the game.
Did you?
Something is seriously wrong with my PC.
It's. I wonder why can't I click on that guy? Dang it. PC. All right, so I got. Did I get the cash? All right, must look at my side quest here. I think I completed Extra Squash. Let's see about this offering. So that's over there. Let me just Fractured Peaks. We'll focus on Fractured Peaks. Did you order that stuff for your PC?
I'm gonna do that next week. Controllers connected. Not even the PlayStation 4 controller is not being detected for some reason.
Ooh. Hey, it's Ryan's here.
So I've heard.
That's the rumors.
Well, this isn't the T-Rex army in the flesh. Very impressive.
The much talked about T-Rex army.
It's like a setup for one of those jokes from the 80s. A Catholic, a Muslim, and Marty walk into a bar.
Yeah.
Tip your waitress. I'm here all week. All right. I'm in the queue. I'll be there shortly.
All right.
Let me preamble the crowd. Pump up the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Who's ready to rumble?
Ready to laugh.
Who's ready to ignore all the plot points to talk about their latest thing where they try to steal 5 minutes of my game time from loading screens?
Bastards. And their research. Like, who did that? Who does this stuff?
Damn Vegas gambling bull.
Mm-hmm. They truly are the worst people. They're probably like the Nazi scientists of our time.
Guys, I got a great idea. We can retrofit this shower and wait a minute. Hold up. Actually, here, I'm gonna get off the Discord with you guys so I don't kill your stream with my preamble. Be right back.
Righto.
Patrick Stedman. Got to finish this game before September, sir, during your sentencing.
I think we're getting. I think we're on Act 5 of the campaign right now. So
Act 5.
This is a lacked act.
I see a swamp. Characters in stealth cannot be directly targeted, but it'll be broken if they're hit with incidental damage.
I will leave the game. I'll get on my other character.
We're using the keyboard and mouse.
My Turnorim.
Oh, I keep forgetting this one's a controller game, and I have the thing unplugged sitting in the corner.
Can be
there
both.
Such heat, yet the town still stands. How long has it been burning? What the
Oh
heck?
no! Let's not make a Hawaii joke about that.
Oh, I know. What the hell happened? Hawaii just disappeared one day.
I'm being sensitive, I guess. I don't know either. Like, I'm surprised that much burnt. Is there like a lot of undergrowth or bad? Not a lot of firefighting. I thought like a lava. When I saw the screenshots, like, oh, did a volcano erupt and like wipe it out? I guess it's just a fire. Crazy.
Yeah. There, you like that? Oh, dude, I'm still at the thing.
Oh, sure.
Beating all those campfires up. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Quest to join party.
Okay, so I don't need to do this stuff anymore? All right, let me just accept that then. That was
Transfer
annoying.
over.
Oh, okay. Just Maui. There's other islands. Yeah, isn't it Hawaii, Maui, Oahu, or something like that? And I can't remember what the other two are called. but if I'm not mistaken, Maui is like the island. That's where the capital is. So it's like the equivalent of January 6th.
No,
What
yeah.
happened to Hawaii?
Burned down. Whole island, like a Kelowna fire.
What?
Yeah, there was a brush fire supposedly. It wasn't a volcano or anything, and it just burned to the ground. All of it.
Jeez, I haven't
Within
seen
like
that
an hour, guys were diving into the ocean to get away from stuff.
Yeah. What happens when you have all those thatched roofs huts? They burn really well.
Yeah. Oh, I need to.
I'm out of essence.
That's good.
Whap, whap. Beat him.
Viper hooves.
Let me see. Where is our friend Pat?
Oh, that's a good bow. Conquest Clash. And you were telling me before that the skulls were good for weapons, right?
No, jewelry.
No, I mean they put them into weapons.
No, yeah. Skulls are best in jewelry. Like
I see,
your
like rings and
rings,
stuff.
your rings or your necklace. For
Gotcha.
for weapons, emeralds are the go-to
Gotcha,
for most
gotcha.
classes.
I'm so confused. Chip topaz. Oh, I see. I can just read the stats. Damage reduction on armor. What the hey? I just been throwing it on whatever because I need the inventory space. Critical strike. I like that. All right, sir. Now, where's the selling guy?
I like the corpse thing.
Oh, there you are. Hey, man, do you want to buy some? Yeah, come on, it's free.
Keep that on there.
Buy all of this stuff.
Got the
Hello.
trophy.
Yeah, emeralds are for weapons. Gotcha. So that's the other one. Emeralds are for weapons, which I don't have any. I have topaz and skulls and rubies.
What's up, Jack?
Doing well.
Yeah.
Both.
Your mic audio is 10% the volume of everybody else's. It's low. That's strange. It should be just cranking out.
You're fine on Discord, but
Oh,
Yeah.
I know what it is. It's I have the desktop audio up way too high. Can you guys do some voice check stuff?
hello.
Check. One,
Hello?
1, 2. Check.
Hello?
There, that's probably a little bit better. Sucks though. I was looking at those TikToks that I did, and the Discord is such a horrible part of like the audio chain. It's just cancer.
Oh yeah.
Where-
Unfortunately, yeah, the sound for like, especially for other people, is nowhere near as good on Discord as it is.
Yeah. All right, so I got to go
On
to
the video
Tainted
itself.
Flesh.
Damn, Killer and a Loser just got to 5K. He's doing well.
Who is?
Andy from Killer and a Loser, like a while back, I did a couple of interviews with him. Great guy, very down to earth. And we were like at the same level with subs. Not even like 6 months later, he's got almost double my subs. It's like nice, good to see. He's kind of like Nuke, but Australian. And
You guys
More
are
my
describing
pick.
them like Barbie.
yeah, everything's Barbie with you
No.
right now. It's like
I'm just saying.
it's not a phase, mom.
It's you know what? I mentioned I liked it 3 times, and everybody's like, "Look at the pink man." I'm like, "Relax, boys."
You've been doing.
I talked about
pink-
Total Recall constantly, and nobody's calling me the fucking 2 weeks.
You've been
Greatest line in
doing-
cinematic history, by the way.
You've been doing pink for years.
I have.
Or it
Suits
was
you
cool.
well. I'm getting
Somebody
bored.
finally figured it out too on one of the videos I did. They're like, I get it. It's a counter signal. I'm like, yep.
I just thought you did it because it fits your skin.
Yeah, it does that too, but a lot of colors fit my skin. The pink one, I like it because it's like... There was this old meme where a guy, like a tough guy, like an MMA fighter, would go into a bar wearing all pink just to provoke fights. I just kind of like that.
Oh well.
And think about how everybody here, they got the bravado. Like, dude, if you're not drinking black coffee on your nuts, then you're not a real... I'm like, I love to signal, like, none of that matters.
Mine's
I'm wearing pink and watching Barbie and I'm getting laid. What's your problem?
Why do you think I amplify the Lego and Pokemon so much?
Yeah.
I mean, I like it, of course, but like some people think I buy every Lego set. No, I don't. But I amp it up just to like fuck with people.
Oh yeah, it's just like those Instagram chicks that wear like garbage bags as part of their outfits. They're like, I'm hot enough that I can dress like a hobo and still do well. What do you got?
Nice.
All of her frumpy friends are like, Urgh!
That's how I feel when I just wear shorts. It's like, yeah, no, I can do this. Like,
With those legs? I mean, that's brave. Good for you. I like it.
oh, I hate you.
Ah, that's fine.
But
You're
I
lean.
walked
Your legs
into
are
it.
always going to look skinny. I get it.
I
You need to be a
walked
former
into it.
fat kid to have good legs.
Yeah. Or start wearing
I
a
am
weighted
happy-
vest.
I'm happy you have at least something to brag about, Ryan. You've got good
Oh, I
legs.
brag about everything. I don't even care if it's a brag.
Yeah, but the legs are legit.
Yeah. With the internet, you can just
Got
say things and
legs.
people believe you.
Yeah, it's always funny when this is so stupid, but does it have a name? The phenomenon of streamers you watch and all of a sudden you see a photo and you see their legs. It's like, holy shit.
Oh, the pirate legs, pig legs. Yeah, there's tons of them.
It's like, oh my god, the streamer I watch has legs. He's human.
Oh, I see what you mean. As in, like, you never see the lower half of their
Yeah.
body.
Yeah, it's like, and then all of a sudden you find out they have one. It's like, whoa.
Maybe it's like a MySpace angles thing, you know? Oh, right. I'm supposed to be using... I have, like, a shadow thingy.
Oh yeah, shadow imbue.
Yeah. I gotta use that. Do only the skin suit people care about the Barbie movie? I'm not even sure... Like, for me, I'm just desperate to have a new movie out that's entertaining. That's all I looked for, and the fact that Barbie had it was good enough for me.
I really want to watch it now. Even Dante was like, it's actually pretty fun. I was like, okay.
Yeah. It's because,
Everybody-
look, whatever you think... I know what the... Like, I first thought the same thing when my girl was watching. She goes, do you want to watch it at night? Like, yeah, because I'm drinking. I'm not watching it sober. And then... But you got to take all those preconceptions and just, like, ignore them. Forget all of the... It's going to be girls playing with things. And like, no. They'll
But
have
it
some of that,
actually
like,
looks
stuff
like-
in there, but the way they do it, either the author or the writer is so self-unaware that it's an unintentional own, or it's, like, the best satire you've ever seen.
And like I said, it actually looks fun.
Yeah, go in it the same way you go in looking at RoboCop.
Nice.
Like, you think it's all about, yeah, I'm going to watch a robot kill drug dealers. Or, like, girls, like, I'm going to watch Barbie dress nice. And then you realize, oh, he's making fun of, like, corporate America and New Detroit and the auto industry and media. It's like, yeah. Like, I'm still convinced that the Boardroom guys were kind of like a Ben Shapiro satire. Like, making fun of him.
Let's see.
All right. Yeah, the influencers and how everything they say is completely wrong and how they're actually miserable. And I just find it funny that other than Barbie Land, the most colorful group in there was the FBI. Everybody else is like gray and monotonous. It makes me laugh. Ooh, mixing liquids.
Unpopular opinion, I actually don't think Margot Robbie's a mid. I find her pretty attractive in all honesty.
Of course she's attractive. Mids are attractive.
But more than a mid, you know? I think she's a solid 8.
Yeah. Honestly, one sec. I gotta mix the things here. I do love Whisper. Like, he did original thing on kayfabe. The way he described it, though, was the Hollywood people are just drama nerds. If you look at her without makeup and anything on, she just looks like your average nerd girl. Just like Taylor Swift and everything. But the real magic in Hollywood is, like, the cinematographers and the makeup artists and the costume people. That's why when everybody tries to show you how perfect she is, they show her completely, like, if I had $10,000 worth of labor put into my appearance, I would look fucking stunning.
Yeah. Best
And it's that people
photographer and
don't-
lighting.
20,000, Ryan, let's be honest. 20.
Okay, fine, fair.
He is not
Oh, where's my thing?
everyone.
Oh, my controller.
Like, it's like if you had like 20 people dancing in sync with you behind you, you'd seem like you can dance as well.
Yeah.
Well, we are just kin.
And so that's the point, right? You realize that all of this stuff is just an illusion. And if you're looking up to these people as somehow better than you, you're not understanding. It's like they are theater nerds, probably sociopaths, and they gave Weinstein a better handy than the rest of them. And that's why they're at where they're at. It's not because they're better than you. It's not because they're more attractive.
They're willing to do what it takes to get there.
And all, yeah, exactly. And also, girls like absolutely have zero self-awareness on Twitter about it. So if you want to get them to freak out, which is great engagement, yeah, call her a mid.
Absolutely.
I don't really care if she's a mid or not. I care
It's
about
like
them
the
Elon
N-word
bucks
for women.
apparently. Yeah. Like, you see how much guys are getting paid for tweets?
Oh, dude. There's a shit ton of money
Crazy.
there.
Yeah, it's like if this goes well, it might end up paying better than YouTube, and in that case, I'm out of here.
I mean, I assume it's not going to last forever.
Exactly. Get it now while you
Yeah. They're just kind of like doing it to promote it right now.
But I
And
mean,
then-
that's pretty much half my platform.
Yeah.
Substack is the same way.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Get in while it's mooning. And then get out while the dip. When it
Buy
crashes.
the dip. Buy the dip.
Find the dip.
Dude, these bears are brutal.
Dang bears. I hate bears.
How can you hate bears?
They're trying to kill me.
Most of the eating me while I'm still alive thing. Not a fan
Yeah.
of it. Wait, what's
Ah,
wrong with black coffee? Nothing is wrong with black coffee. That's the point, though. But
Chicago
the fact that you can
sucks, too.
brag about it, and I'm not even throwing shade at Ed or anything. He's like, yeah, I drink black coffee. I'm a man. Everybody's like, yeah, I love this guy. It's like, bro.
Cold showers.
Yeah.
I really do not understand that as a man, how you can live in the 21st century and be like, you know what? Let me put the shower on ice. It's like, dude, this is not what your granddaddy shot craps for.
Yeah.
He
Well, it's
shot
that,
them so you
that
can
Middle
be
Ages
comfortable.
thing, that self-flagellation.
Yep.
I thought about porn as they want to whip themselves with a whip on the back of their head to feel better about it.
My life's too easy. I'm not
Yeah.
struggling enough.
And they don't realize the struggle isn't what made them better. It's what you were doing that caused the struggle.
It's like
So if you can get there
granddad
without
shot
struggling,
Germans with it.
absolutely get there.
Yep.
Granddad shot Germans so you could shower warm. This one.
Absolutely.
Ryan's people saved my village from them, so I can
Yeah.
shower warm. Yeah, no, we've got like memorials for the Canadians. It's actually pretty cool.
I know, I've been to a bunch of them. It was part of my Amsterdam tour. I liked it. It was interesting.
Yeah, but you haven't been to my country, to my province.
Oh, yeah, not your province. Why would I go there?
Does have some
Well,
good
You've had the
tourist
worst
attraction?
cheerleaders I've ever met.
We have them like in my town, memorial to Canadians. That's pretty dope.
The thing that blew me off was, and I love talking about Oosterbeek on this one, that it was a graveyard, but it wasn't just a cemetery for Canadian soldiers. It was also like you guys would use it as like a park. There was people walking their kids around, baby strollers, walking your dogs.
Yeah.
Like we don't have that for graveyards up here. Nowhere.
Yeah, they're usually
Kind of like
Gated off.
Get off the grass. Yeah.
yeah.
But there, it's
Hollow
like no, let's
ground.
actively not forget 9/11. Like, can you even
Yeah,
get into the
and-
Twin Towers anymore? I don't think they let you.
I
No,
know.
I believe it's a giant crater.
I know a way you can get to the Twin Towers easily.
Oh no. Oh no. Nah, not that way.
Can I meet a couple dozen friends when I'm there? Possibly girls.
Hello, Mish.
Hello, Jack.
Habibi.
Those sneaky Arabs, they're always listening in, aren't they?
Hello, my name is Jack. I'm from Deutschland.
Marty, you're not as funny as Mish. Don't even try.
Nah.
I beg to differ. I'm laughing my ass off.
Oh, dude,
Is it that weird?
I love Nick when he finally saw our banter and this stuff. He hears Marty's thing about like the KFC of accents, and he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you guys?"
Oh, Nick saw some of our shenanigans.
Yeah, Mish showed me this new AI thing that'll clip the videos for you, so I can actually have a TikTok presence.
Oh yeah, I use that too.
So the AI
not
decides what
working.
part of us is most interesting, and it clips a lot of things anytime you say goofy stuff for
Yeah,
attention.
yeah. Any of Marty's stories.
Oh, AI loves me. Yeah.
Yeah, the one where you called, where was it? What was the accent? Somebody had an accent that was like a generic accent. We were making fun of it for not being clever.
Santiago?
Maybe.
hopefully it's not me.
No, he's got the Brazilian accent.
Yeah, that's the one. He's
We make
Brazilian
fun-
Dutch.
Or Portuguese. There we go. Yep.
No, I'm socially incapable, Michael. You read my story, I think.
Oh, I forgot Santiago's in here, and we're talking about him to
Yeah.
his face.
Oh,
I was
no.
trying to talk behind his back.
Dang it.
This is so
As you
embarrassing. I feel
Southerners
very
do.
bad.
Not even know I'm coming for you. However, your soul.
Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Where are the other drugs going?
We need to do a stream where we each do our Batman impression for the whole stream, and then
Oh,
we
no.
have to go to the hospital afterwards and get our throats checked out.
Our throats.
Because we get throat cancer because of it. So Jesus
Gravelly
Christ.
subscriber killer
Yeah.
live stream. I love it. I
No.
love it.
No wonder Christian Bale was so pissed off at the set of Terminator.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Twin Towers are a memorial now. Hey, Cadillo.
Yep.
Am I pronouncing that right?
Cadillo.
No, 2 L's is a Y sound in Spanish. Cadillo.
Nuke Caldio. The
Nuclear
L's are
Claudillo.
silent. The L's are
Cadillo.
silent, of course, in Latin text.
It's like you calling that guy Hickmat Anime. The guy that hangs out in Misha's chat.
I thought he was
Matt
Asian
Anime.
because I always saw his name and it's Amine or something, and I thought it was anime, so I just assumed he was like a Japanese kid.
Hickmat Anime. It's good to see you, sir.
Good old Hickmat Anime. How's it going?
Salutations.
Yeah, I saw that one weird Japanese cartoon. What do you call him? Yeah, I saw that one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one with the tentacles, you know.
Man, La Blue Girl. That was pretty intense.
Oh wow, I haven't heard that in ages, Dave.
That's
Damn.
an old classic.
That I see you are a man of culture. Jesus.
Oh, definitely.
Always cultured.
I got real sad. I went to watch this cowboy movie the other day, and it wasn't cowboys at all. Something bebop, some bullshit.
Yeah. No cowboys in it.
What's that? Really, I have no idea what that's about. I keep like hearing I need to watch that. But,
It is pretty
yeah.
good. It's
Okay.
how to describe it? It's about like you know how there's always like the cool assassinating character in movies and that. Picture him getting screwed over and then turning into like a vagabond kind of nihilist. Like everybody kind of got screwed over by their hero's arc, and this is like the aftermath of them getting through that. I think that's the easiest way I can describe it.
So
Yeah, like
line
the one
with
guy
space.
Jet, he was a cop, and then he kind of got double crossed, and now he's a
Yeah.
bounty hunter. The girl was like abandoned by her family and frozen, so she lost all of her friends because she's like 100 years old or something. And the assassin lost everything over a girl. His best friend betrayed him.
You kill me. You're a human Wikipedia when it comes to movies or anime. Just start blurting out the whole page like you're reading it right there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things. I have a good
great.
memory. That's
You got
my
a good
advantage.
talent. Oh yeah.
It's not a good talent though on social media because everybody's like, "Dude, I'm living in your head rent free." It's like, no, I just remember shit.
Oh yeah.
You
I
doing
know that
fentanyl
too.
and missing your live streams is the kind of thing that sticks in your mind. It's not rent free. I'm paying,
I
sir.
know. Oh, God.
I'm paying full price.
I told you about my employee that tried to George Floyd himself the other day, didn't I?
What?
You tried what?
I'm assuming that means he either tried to OD on fentanyl or he put a knee on his neck, but I'm listening.
Well, probably both. I mean, he might be in the BDSM or something like that. But, I guess he got some weed from some guy, and the guy had just got out of jail. He'd been in jail for like 20 years, and so yeah,
They reformed him, I guess.
Very trustworthy person. So, anyways, he gets a joint from the guy, and he smokes. He's like, man, he's like, right away, I knew something was wrong. Like, I got in my car and I drove straight home, and the dude had it laced with fentanyl, and so like then his wife found him unresponsive, so they took him to the hospital, and luckily he pulled it out, and he got better. I mean, he's back at work, and I guess I
I
don't
don't know
drug
if
test
better
my
is the word I would
employees.
use, but I get it. He got healthy again.
Dude, I brought him in here, and I thought it was like he was dehydrated or something, and I had him, and he was in front of another employee telling me about it. I was like, oh God, like, why can't you tell me that in private? Like, just don't say that you did stuff in front of other people, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, good Lord.
That's what we have Twitter for.
Yeah.
This is where you brag about things that are actually horrific, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's fentanyl's around here too, I reckon.
Oh man, even in the heartland of America.
Who'd have thunk? So hey Marty, I got a southern question for you. Are you good with the southern stuff?
Yeah, that's like pretty much my existence.
Gotcha. All right, so I've been seeing a meme about something they call a hickling, where it's somebody who looks like a southern gentleman or like a cowboy, but then they talk as if they're a blue-haired feminist. Is that like a thing? Is there like really hicklips, or is that more like a psyop that's on social media?
We would call that a Walmart cowboy probably.
Oh.
Like
What
you
now?
know you like it's somebody that's not really country or cowboy, but they like dress up like they are.
Yeah, and the political opinions are all kind of like urban New Yorkish.
Oh yeah.
So they live in the South, but they don't date their family, kind of thing.
Yeah, they hate Trump or all that kind of weird stuff. When you're like, it just seems a little too try hard.
Won't even kiss her sister.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Perfect Southern
Dang.
tradition.
That's it. Yep. Yeehaw.
Isn't that just an Appalachian thing? I didn't think everybody else was sleeping with their sisters. It's just because that place was all cut off from the rest of the country because of the mountains, right?
Yeah, that's like the West Virginia. That's pretty popular up there. It's still trendy.
Still laugh, man. Why would you split up Virginia? It was like a state that almost had its shit together, could have like enough resources, or like, no, let's split it in half.
For the swamp.
It's like King Solomon, except for nobody got the parable.
Draw what festers from you.
Yeah, I
I got
kept
half a
waiting for
baby
them.
now. This is great.
Yeah, I kept waiting for them to split the baby. Why did they split it? You're
Baby
very
or Virginia?
Oh,
I'm
no.
assuming something to do with the Civil War, but I couldn't tell you.
yeah.
I don't know either.
Mephisto, bro, are we doing this?
My fist on your ass.
Hey, also, what's that? Gain 5 points. Oh, that's the thing. The Civil War split it up. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
So it was a
okay.
good guess.
I was like
Yeah.
Germany.
Well, they're both above they're both right below the Mason-Dixon line because I think it's
Wasn't
above
Virginia,
Virginia.
where they started the whole like the secession thing?
No, South Carolina's where the first thing happened, but here.
So then why'd they split up Carolina then? If it was South Carolina, was it Carolina during the war and then South Carolina after? Did they just split up all the states?
Yeah, they just got bored. They're like, hey, why not? Let's split up our states.
Yeah. The only
But
reason
no,
they
it
West
started.
Kentucky.
Why are you so afraid?
But yeah, it started down here in the South. Like the first capital was in Montgomery, Alabama, and so Jefferson Davis was the president of the CSA, and so it all started here. And then the first actual battle, I think, was in South Carolina.
Cool.
So it was South Carolina back then, though.
Oh, damn it, that was bad.
That's all right.
I hope this doesn't
we
start.
we
for
got
another
plenty
minute.
of we've got plenty of talking to go through still. Mephisto's going on his little monologue.
Oh,
here.
that's who the dog bear is.
Yeah.
Dog man.
Thanks, game. I bet you this is more of that stalling for playtime bullshit, isn't it?
Oh
And you
yeah.
should just speak with a drawl, Mephisto. Okay.
Very
Yeah.
very long time.
Do you ever watch
As
those
long as
Ents on
Mephisto
Lord of the
isn't
Rings?
gonna
Do that.
tell me I shouldn't feed him spicy, I think we'll be fine.
I'm gonna feed him chocolate. Here you go.
Ice cream,
Chocolate
yum
covered
yum.
onions, no! With grapes? Oh, you monster!
Yeah.
Yum
What's
yum.
Hikamati anime? What's he talking about? Something got 3,000 views.
Oh my my video about a librarian nerf.
A
Got almost
librarian?
3,000 views.
Librarianer. Yeah, you librarian harder.
Librarian
Oh.
nerf.
Librarian?
I really don't know what you're talking
Libertarian.
about.
It's from Minecraft.
Lie.
That's because you know Minecraft,
Good.
Marty.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I like those. I have those on. I sometimes have to turn the volume off and just watch it if I'm doing editing, but I do like your pink and tan and black little scheme you got going downstairs too.
No,
For your,
yeah,
like
yeah.
SMP stuff.
Yeah, it looks. I'm liking it so far. I do have to do the interior.
I don't know yet. He wandered around yours. Was he a-
Yeah,
Look
plot.
at-
That's adorable.
Yeah, we just like tripped on some mushrooms, and now apparently that's helped relieve our Donan's PTSD from losing his son.
I'm just fascinated by this plot.
I know.
Still a better love story than Twilight.
Maybe I'll have to play it not for work, and then I'll get into this whole
Yeah.
idea of story. But I don't know.
Story.
I don't think I'm ever gonna. I'm gonna be forever the old man. It's like I don't want to plot on games. Just have us save the babes.
Exactly. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all
Okay,
out of
so the
gum.
Carolinas were split on the colonial time. Oh, okay, so that was like the Brits split it, or the Americans split it 'cause there's too many Brits or something. Then West Virginia split off when Virginia voted to secede. So West Virginia was like the loyalty list of the Virginias. Got it. Interesting.
Baron Gaslight, him and them smarty pants. Who cares?
I can look up Wikipedia too.
Yeah, look at me.
Well, I don't know a lot about American history. I just know like
neither.
the Wikipedia's. Yeah, fair enough.
Well,
but the thing I'm liking about
the history
it is
they
the
won't
more,
tell you.
Like the Civil War, the more I learn about it, the more interesting it is. Like I never would have thought of it as like a Pol Pot, Khmer Rouge thing, but like you really did lose a lot of Americans in that thing, and it was pretty horrific.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like genocide, you were burning villages to the ground. Or not you personally, Marty. I guess you were the one getting burned, but
yeah, it's like Sherman can rot in hell, bastard. Burn all our antebellum mansions down. Yep.
Yeah, like what was he burnt down the entire city of Atlanta.
Yeah.
They were like murdering babies and stuff. So it's like the Nan King of America.
I guess Atlanta keeps that tradition strong every time a cop shoots a guy.
Dude, Atlanta has something called freakniks, and they turn into complete animals whenever this happens. What they'll do is they stop traffic, and then they just get out on top of their cars and just start dancing like animals.
Oh, I saw that in New York when Kai-sen offered people PS5.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That's just a normal thing down here. And then you got like these white people like parked behind them, and they're like, "Oh, can I please get home, sir?"
Yeah.
You know, my wife's trying to deliver her baby. We're trying to go to the emergency room.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, it was some pregnant lady, and then some other people had like, my grandpa's in the ambulance.
Oh yeah, that was the retarded old nerds. They're like, "Oh, stop fossil fuels."
Yeah.
Idiots.
I really do want to see. Well,
honestly,
I don't know if I should say
yeah,
what I'd like to see.
Tell you what, I'll say it. I got enough melanin. You know what you white people need to do when you keep complaining about how everybody else gets away with stuff? Stop filming it. If you want to go Batman, just turn off the cell phone.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. And then don't fess up and don't admit. And if they ask you about it, lie.
But Ryan, what about my cloud?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You're not wrong. Look, guys, I did a good thing. Okay. I strangled this guy. Yeah, maybe don't admit that.
Someone's got to save the West.
You don't pay taxes, sir. Sir, the camera is on. The camera is on.
Ow!
And don't forget to wear motorcycle gloves so you don't break your hands.
That would be nice. Yeah, there's all kinds of like vigilante lessons you can get. Trust me, my family broke the law a lot when I was a kid, and I had to learn the hard way that most people aren't
Sir,
criminals.
the camera is on. Sir.
Yeah. Oh, I was kid. It was statute of limitations or the underage thing. Whatever.
How to fight like a Hell's Angel.
Yeah.
Rhinestone Gumroad course.
Oh, dude, my sister was dating a guy that got murdered over some drug deal. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. And as a kid, I had no frame of reference. So
Was that before or after the murder?
Oh, you mean necrophilia? Oh, good lord.
Oh,
No,
shush.
just the way he phrased it. The way he phrased it. Like, my
Look,
sister
ESL,
dated a guy who
I
got
ain't
murdered.
hearing this.
Like,
I
what?
ain't about this life.
Yeah, she
You
worked
want to
in the
go and
morgue.
misinterpret me? Get on Twitter like everybody
God.
else.
Yeah.
Let me be. It's the only thing I've got.
Did you see the chick that's going to jail? She worked in the morgue and she's pregnant with a dead guy's baby. So,
No,
What?
that can't
Yeah.
happen. you gotta be
No,
pulling my leg.
Literally.
Pull your leg. Yeah, I
Dude,
guess it was.
how
a
would that
fresh
even
body.
how would that even work out, like legally? Like you let him in. I'm in on your will now.
I wonder what's the within how many hours of being dead can you still like ejaculate or whatever?
I don't
Well,
know.
How long can they survive in the body? Yeah, it's a good question. The ejaculate is probably just a.
Once we have cloning, that might actually be a real concern.
This isn't the question I ever got in school. Like, what the hell? What schools do they have in the South? I need to know.
They're allowed. I was trying to think of a segregation joke, but I'm just dying here. I got nothing.
Oh no.
Funny enough, it's really hard to come up with a good segregation joke.
So it's a pretty white school. I got you.
Yeah. No, now they can't be.
Yeah.
There's the joke. I knew I could do it. It's not funny, but you know, you do what you can.
Racism's not funny, Ryan. Oh, you do what you can.
You only had to have one water fountain in those schools.
Oh no. So disappointed they took away my fountain.
They're not allowed to play Indiana Jones for Halloween. The whip is triggering.
Yeah.
Oh, good lord.
I do find it funny though that the South was like racism, worst thing ever with like the African American population, but in like the northern states, you were fully allowed to like murder Irish people and nobody cared.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh god.
Because they're gingers.
But then we have the Dutch as well, like Jack's people. Don't forget the entirety of South Africa. They created a new term, apartheid, and nobody else has a proper translation for it. Half that.
Hey, East Indian Trading Company, we did that.
You guys were the original like Tyrell Corporation.
Wow.
Cyberpunk before you even had electricity.
Yeah, we did pretty good things.
Wow.
Umbrella Corp is based out of Amsterdam.
Yeah. You guys already have the thing where you're the only ones that can build the machines that build computer chips.
True. I am so dying in Final Fantasy VI right now.
Oh, come on now. Just vanish Doom. That's all you got to do.
And here I was thinking, what's the greatest summon you can use with Gal? And I'm like, no, Vanish Doom. You're right.
So for our intelligent chat, is it true that the name Crackers came from the white people like cracking whips?
Yeah. Well, like in the Florida crackers, they would. Well, like what I've read, I don't know how accurate it is, but they used to crack whips to like herd cattle. Yeah. And like you could hear the crack of it, through like the forests, because there's a lot of like palm forests around here. So that's why they call them crackers. It didn't have anything to do with slavery. It was because they were cowboys.
Yeah.
I was gonna say cracker sounds pretty gangster now. When you mentioned
I know.
Yeah.
It's like when you call somebody a cracker, I'm like, you're really trying to insult them?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm the Southern Indiana Jones, bitch.
Like, there's like no like white, epithet that really sticks, except maybe white.
Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Caucasian. That's what's so funny is that like a Indian, the Indian guy wearing the shirt that's like how the Redskins logo is.
Yeah, Caucasians.
Just the Caucasian.
Like, oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm like, that's awesome. Like, you trying to insult me? I was like, no, send me one of those shirts.
Dude, that's the funniest part of it, though. There was 500 quote tweets, and everybody's like, where do I find this shirt?
Hey, you should sell that shirt. That's pretty good.
Oops, it kind of backfired.
Wait, no, you're not allowed to be proud of your race.
This conversation is going to take a very dark turn. Did you see those like balls, the floating barriers they put in Texas? I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, the
the chainsaw blades that they have. I like look at them. They like kind of look like gears, instead of like more like gears than saws. I'm like,
The part I love the best about it too is there was such like Justin Wang put out such an obscure tweet about it, and I think I'm the only one it got. He's like, Aeon Flux did it first. And I remember the scene where Aeon got her legs cut apart by diving between these wires.
Oh no!
It's like a 1993 animated MTV joke, and I'm like, damn it, that's funny.
God. For the 1% that got it, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Did you guys joke? But like, there has not been good Western animation since like Ralph Bakshi in the 70s. So when Aeon Flux came out, it was like, we're back, baby. The white man's back.
Oh yeah, like you mean like 2D?
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
The hell is that?
I mean, I don't know if it was like a pinnacle of like animation. It's a good cartoon, but
yeah, that's what I mean. It was good.
Okay. Oh, you mean like that, like artistically?
Yeah,
animation, artistic wise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, then Avatar isn't that great.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
Oh yeah.
But it isn't like peak animation.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point of American animation is that it's supposed to be shitty. Like Ralph Bakshi, he was doing rotoscoping. They used to make fun of other animators made fun of him. That's like tracing.
It's like, hey, it's shitty, but we're the best at being shitty.
Yeah. And the audio quality was horrible. He didn't even hire actors. You get like real people, and you'd sometimes have street noise on the outside.
It's like kind of like a
That was
really
the charm
raw.
of it. Yeah. I mean, technically, that's what anime was supposed to do too, because they couldn't afford those Disney costs for animation. So they're like, how can we make this work at like 6 frames a second?
The old animation has soul. When I look back on it now, I'm like, man, all of the other
like,
stuff.
That's why they did. Yeah, and that's why they did speed lines, because like now we don't actually have to animate anything. We just put a bunch of lines on the screen.
My burden is too great.
It's
A long sword. I'm a thief, sir.
I
Not a
miss
long swordsman.
too much of this. Too much of this like CG now just doesn't look like anything.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I don't know what the hell the last Airbender is.
Oh man,
I
it's,
didn't even
Avatar
know about
was
the first
a,
Airbender.
Avatar was a pretty decent.
Yeah.
The
decent
blue one?
cartoon.
No, not the blue one.
Not the
Yeah,
woman
Dances
one.
with Wolves animated.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that one?
Nope, not that Avatar.
Hey, where's all of our T-Rex army been? I hadn't heard from Tuber in a while. And then
Tuber is.
Dante.
That's a good question. I don't know about Tuber. I know Greenlight had some things with work.
Yeah.
working.
And Tom is again swamped with work. I guess he's got some contracts that are taking all of his time. He sneaks in when he can.
Dante was here last week, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Dante's actually talking to girls now, so he's got no time for this stuff.
What
Remember
a
the ending of
homo.
Jungle Book?
Yes,
That's
yo.
Dante now.
We left him in the village.
Yeah. Hey, you see that girl holding a pot on her head, guys? I gotta go, Bagheera.
Whoa.
No!
Oh
We have so
God,
many
little
songs and
Dante.
adventures left.
No.
Yeah, good luck with that.
He was on Let Them Burn yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Not on the stream, but in the chat.
Oh, okay.
I rarely get to catch those live, but I always do enjoy them.
We had Dante on Post Zero last week. We talked about passport bros. Oh no, the week before that Dante was on. Not this week, the week before that.
Are passport bros real? Like, is there actually guys getting a passport to go sleep with women?
No, not
Or is this just a thing
specifically.
that everybody talks about, like anime, where it's like it's cool to watch, but nobody's actually gonna go live it?
Yeah, I have a travel agency, Passport Bros travel agency.
Nice.
I think it's most like with the you have with the left, it's only a handful of guys proportionally, and it's being
Yeah.
magnified because it's online and everybody's talking about
Oh
it.
yeah,
but
yeah. It's
Gotcha.
popular.
So it's like Tide Pods. 2 guys ate them, and now all of a sudden it's the Zoomers are gonna die.
Look out for these TikTok trends.
I think it's just one of those copes again, where it's like, oh no, Western women are evil. You know what you should do? Get a passport. That will fix everything. No, no, it won't.
And then the women get in on it too. It's like, how? Stop with this. Stop this right now.
I want passport hoes, not passport bros.
The passport doesn't help out with your double chin.
Exactly.
Well, it
Marty
kind of
gets
does.
it, and he's
But that's what I
stubborn.
remember. Like, when I think passport bros, I think a retired Australian miner who comes to Thailand because none of the girls there will touch him, and he looks like oatmeal. If you guys don't get the stereotype, go to Thailand, you'll see it. You'll recognize them because they wear cargo shorts and flip-flops.
And
Dude.
Marty looks at his wallet and his outfit. Damn it.
Whoa, whoa. Nothing wrong with Crocs.
Flip-flops.
like, I can imagine Marty, like, and some days there in the south, just dressed in a complete white suit, nice white fedora, sitting in his rocking chair.
I happen to see a post with Jack Murphy's wearing all white.
Oh no.
Oh God!
It's randomly
Why?
showing up on my timeline. He's got white shorts, white
Yeah, but
t-shirt.
the majority of the white is on his face though.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
apparently Jack Murphy has had me blocked for almost since I had Twitter. Apparently I pissed him off right from the beginning. I don't know how.
Oh, dude, he was part of my initial Anthony Johnson block back when they all blocked me.
Hey, by the way, congratulations! 21Con is finally on its, it had its goodbye tour.
I saw that. I don't know, man. I feel good in that I like when people that I don't like have bad things happen to them. But I also
Shot
don't feel
and
good
play.
in that now he's got a bunch of free time to do something.
Yeah, I
else
know.
with
Like,
it.
what's the next step?
Yeah, I
Will it
hope
be
his
better or
girlfriend buys
worse?
I hope his girlfriend buys him a Switch so it's something to do. Like here,
We already got those
like
stupid theater nerds that like the. Oh, I can't even talk about that on stream, but
He's gonna be like the bad guy that's always sitting back in his lair, like thinking, or he's like, this is very obscure, but like on Inspector Gadget with the bad guy
Fluff.
sitting there, yeah, petting his little cat.
Time to write irrational mail too.
oh my god, I grabbed the free preview because I wanted to see what everybody. I was just like creating a screenshot. I wasn't gonna read it. But, oh my god, that book it's ridiculous.
actually pretty
It looks
old.
like an outline to a book. Like, why would somebody think that that was something?
It's actually pretty old.
Is
I
it
laughed
really?
about it last year, and Rolo was like, if you can do a debunking, it's like, Rolo, I'm gonna leave this alone. It's like, no, I will laugh at it, and that is about most of the effort I will put in.
Point and laugh.
Yeah.
I laugh.
Yeah, I read like 5 pages, and I remember the funniest part was he gives you stats and figures, but he can't live in every single person's home. He can't know. He's not omnipotent. And then the
Oh,
other
he's
guy
not
starts giving out
God.
stats and figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that
That's
meme
how you
where
know
have
he's
a
wrong.
psychiatrist, and it's like, blah, blah, blah isn't real. He can't
Yeah.
hurt you, and then at home he's under the bed. That's what it sounds like. Like, Rolo Tomasi's not real. He can't hurt you.
He's the
Meanwhile,
he's the
your
candy
father-
man.
Dude, he's
Oh.
an ecosystem, man. I cannot believe
Over here, I
how
found
many
I found
careers
it.
he can make just by being himself.
Mhm.
That's probably why they're loving this new drama turn he's gone on here. Like,
Oh,
this
yep.
is great.
He has
Exactly.
a tendency
He's the
to do
content
it
engine.
himself.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes he does it himself. That's all I'll say.
Oh, he always does it himself. The thing is, he seems to be self-aware about it, so I can only assume it's kayfabe.
It's
Is
the
he self-aware
rational,
about it? Jesus.
the rational male horror movie. Look in the mirror and say hypergamy 3 times,
Yeah.
and it appears.
Don't do it, Marty. You only did it once. Don't say it 2 more times.
Oh, don't do it.
God
Come on,
bless
you
the
son of
biggest
a
name in the
bitch.
name. Hypergamy. Hi. Oh, hey, Rolo.
Oh no, Lord.
Why can't I
Hey,
see
your
Ryan?
passport.
Did you go in the basement?
Rolo got him.
I'm with the. I'm unbinding the prisoner.
Oh, okay. In the basement. All right. I'm on it. That's what I like to do in my basement too.
You don't like to. I like to release my prisoners in the basement. You guys have been really
Oh
good.
God.
I feel
You
like we
guys
have a
should
bond
stop
now.
watching Andrew Tate content.
Yeah.
My God. That man is a bad influence.
He is.
The
I wanna be
basement.
just
That's where
like
I keep my student athletes down there.
You know my favorite. Oh, she's speaking of like randomly talking smack about other content creators lately. I love it. I asked a question, like, because you know how Zuby is a rapper apparently,
Yeah, yeah.
and he's got like huge fans. I asked somebody like name,
Like every
name your
black man.
favorite Zuby track, and nobody had an answer. And I realized like, oh my god, nobody cares anymore. It's just brand.
Yeah.
Like what? He raps too. I didn't know that.
Well,
Literally,
as
that's what
David
people were
said.
saying.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of you were making jokes where it was like woman powerlifting, but they made it rhyme or something. I don't know.
Women powerlifting. Power
Dude.
shifting.
I hope he
You
doesn't
need to
like.
start. Oh, fine.
Keep on
Yeah, go
grifting.
ahead. No, Marty.
No, you'll
Please,
need to. You need to start doing like skits, like little videos, like they do on TikTok all the time, and like have a. You need to have one where you like have the people that are missing from the Manosphere that are like canceled or dead now.
Oh,
Like,
like the Where Are They Now VH1 thing.
no, but you worse than that. You need to like act like your
Worse.
kids, and you and you have a Ouija board, and then you're like talking to them through the Ouija board.
Oh my god,
seance?
that's actually pretty good.
Sanction, yeah, the sanction guy. So, what?
No.
Oh, you want me to write sanction 2 for you? Okay.
How many do I
Oh,
have to
dude,
ship?
the Rowan McClay seance,
Yeah.
and it's like you ask him about
Oh,
his opinion on
God,
the newest
yeah.
drama. Remember how Conan back in his old day used to have where like it was just a mouth moving and they green screened over a photo of something?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he did that with Arnold a lot.
Yeah. Hey Ryan, it's good to see you again. How's the murdering in heaven? I'm in the other one. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I know Craig Verson had like a skeleton that would talk. Where it
Yeah,
has a
one of
puppet.
those kind of things. I could see that.
Oh my God. There's so
Keep
many
some-
like different ways you could go doing like skits like that with these morons.
Yeah. Oh, dude, even the chat's got some good ones here.
Oh, God.
Avatar was anime-esque. Oh yeah, MLD needs something to do shows about. Fair enough. Passport Bros, it is. It only shows people are talking. It only now that people are talking about it. Your passport will cure your obesity. Ryan, upgrade your potions. I thought I did.
No.
I need to be
haven't
level
upgraded
30,
the
and I don't
potion.
level very much. I don't grind.
Upgrade your
But,
mushrooms.
Down here, Ryan.
I think Tuber has moved on. He has
He's dead.
No, not in that sense. I think he got what he needed and got out.
Good.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Why do you
his,
say that? Does he delete all the stuff?
yeah, his account has been deleted.
I wish him the best.
Oh. You know, I always think like if I just died, I had a heart attack today. Like y'all would just be like still asking like 2 years down the road. Hey, whatever happened to Marty?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He had
Like,
that
I
joint
think
laced with
about that with
fentanyl. Got him.
Yeah. I mean, I
Dude,
think
the
about
only
that
reason-
with a lot of us.
The only reason people would ask is because I'd stop making videos and I wouldn't show up to Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh,
after like
no.
2 weeks, like who remembers who Roman McClay is even? There's like us. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think his fans care anymore?
No.
We're keeping his memory alive.
Like who's Hunter Drew? You guys heard of him? I don't know.
Yeah, Morning Brew with Hunter Drew.
I did
Oh,
like
that
that.
kind of
That
rhymes.
was a nice pun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I realized it rhymed. I saw it wrote down, but I didn't put it together.
Marty,
Oh,
that's
good
okay.
Lord.
You're from the south.
That's right.
We would have guessed.
What are you talking about? They sing song when they talk. They know all about the rhymes.
Yeah, massive.
Listen to that. You can hear the tune, the melody that is Marty's conversation.
Yes, I hear it. It speaks to me.
Well, I boy.
That's
Song
right.
of the
Son,
South.
let me tell you, son.
All of a sudden, I get a strange need to whip something.
Well, wait one cotton picking minute there, Jack.
Jesus.
Cotton
I'll
picking.
say, hold on, boy.
Hey, speaking
What?
of which, cotton picking minute, is that like 10 minutes or is that like 30 seconds?
I mean, you better hurry up and pick it or you're getting whipped. I
Boy,
don't know. Boy.
Yeah.
don't forget the boy.
Yeah, the boy I get, it's like a dehumanizing thing or like a dominance thing. I get that. But like, is a cotton picking minute faster or slower?
Oh, dude, I don't know.
I think it's slower. It fits the narrative, you know.
That's
It's
what I
like you give
assumed.
them
It
a
would meant
minute,
that people are lazy, and so like B standard time.
Yeah.
it's like you give them a minute, but you actually mean 30 seconds.
But then there's all these. Every
shit.
now and then you'll get something that's kind of counterintuitive. It's like, well, actually, it was more effective than the machines of the north, and that's why the civil. I'm like, oh, okay.
Actually, cotton picking means that you're going to be 5 minutes late.
They were
5
really
minutes late to
industrious
start
back in
your-
those days.
Yeah.
Before welfare.
Like when you find out flammable and inflammable actually mean the same thing.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Famous and infamous. Like, infamous is so famous that you're in.
Dude, I loved that movie.
What is that? The
Three Amigos.
Oh, okay, that's it.
Remember that? Where it's like, all right, you got to fire 3 shots and sing the song to get the golden bush to talk to you, and he accidentally shoots the invisible man. He's like, you're supposed to fire it in the air, you idiot! You just killed this man in the golden bush. Well, they didn't say that now, did they? It was probably
Wasn't me.
Chevy Chase, Steve Martin, Martin Short. You can't get those guys together like that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, now
Chevy
now that
Chase.
SNL sucks ass, I don't think you will.
Yeah.
A lot of them came from
Chevy
that area.
Chase. Probably Chevy Chase is the biggest asshole ever in like Hollywood.
Oh
It's
yeah.
so
yeah.
funny to listen.
He was.
I love
great
that
in
story where
Community.
he and Bill Murray was like going at it, started swinging at each other in the hallways in SNL. I'm like, that's actually funny.
Oh man.
I would love to see that. You know something's wrong when Bill Murray's calling you an asshole.
Yeah. I saw where Chevy Chase he got maybe in a little car accident or something, and he was just being an asshole to some kid, and it was like a Zoomer, and he's like, do you know who I am? I'm Chevy Chase, and the kid's like, okay, like, who's Chevy Chase?
Oh goodness. Too old to remember. I was in Fortnite.
That was like that Jamie Foxx Joe Rogan interview when he was talking about that. It's like kids don't even know who Michael Jordan is anymore. He's just the crying man on the meme.
God, that's so sad.
Yeah. Greatest player in history, and that's what you're known for, crying once on a thing.
He's just the F those kids guy.
Yeah.
Memes outlive you. Your relevance.
Do you want an answer to the cotton picking minute thing?
If you got one.
A substitute word of damn, the term cotton picking originated in southern states of USA, where it was usually pronounced cotton picking. It began life in the late 1700s and referred directly to the difficulty and harshness of gathering the crop.
So it wasn't even racist, it's just that cotton's really hard.
Cotton itself is not hard, but the plant has thorns to it, and they have to be careful not to get, stung, cut because of the thorns.
You don't want to get cotton poisoned.
And because it was picked by slaves, for some it still has a derogative connotation towards slavery. That's why.
Dang it.
Gosh darn it.
I kind of liked it better when I didn't know what it meant.
Yeah, more mystique.
Yeah, in simple terms, currently it simply means hold on for a damn moment. So.
Okay, so it is just a minute, but it's like a dangerous minute.
Yeah. An angry minute.
Wait one cotton picking minute. You're like, geez, I might get some thorns in my thing and get cotton poisoned.
Yeah.
Well, technically it was lethal in a certain sense because you could get tinnitus. Not tinnitus, tetanus. The
tetanus, yeah.
Yeah, tetanus.
Interesting. I always thought that was from rusted metal.
No, you can also get it from a thorn, from a rose, or any other plant.
Seal was right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rose from the grave.
That was a great Batman movie.
Shut up. You're just going too far.
Where's Dante when you need him? He would have loved this.
Let's make an Adam West Batman, but make nobody like it. How can we do that?
Oh God.
That's the only thing I remember that thing from was on the Batman soundtrack.
Yeah. I was so choked too when the Smashing Pumpkins had a track on that. I was like, "Urgh!"
Sell out.
It's like putting coffee with balsamic vinegar. Like, I like the one, the other one kind of sucks, but don't put them together. Can't wait. He's coming to Toronto in September.
Ooh.
Really?
Billy Corgan. He's bringing all the gang except for Darcy. I don't think she can play anymore.
Why not?
Well, when the band got together, they had a big beef. Oh boy. Okay, so James Chamberlain, he was the drummer, and he killed the keyboardist during the Melancholy days because he gave him drugs and he overdosed. So he got kicked out of the band for anything past Ava Adore, which you'll kind of notice the music took a turn. He was actually the talented one in the group, if you can imagine that.
Oh, kind of like Thomas Harper from...
Now, yeah, and Darcy got married. She and James Iha weren't dating anymore. And so she wanted to retire and go live on a ranch, which she did. She just stopped playing. And then they hired, or they didn't hire, they temporarily got the bassist from Hole to play with them when they were doing everything from like Machines of God and those new ones, and like the Zwan, and that's why they tried to do Zwan there for a bit, if you remember Zwan. Anybody remember this, or am I just going Quentin Tarantino on the music industry?
I don't know the history of Smashing Pumpkins, no.
Right. Which bassist from Hole? Melissa?
I don't know what the bassist name for Hole. I don't know Hole. I know Smashing Pumpkins.
Melissa Mauer was the bassist for Hole. She had her own solo album, and that one was pretty good.
Okay, so yeah, it would have been her then, because they had worked with, remember that one famous song from Hole? The one that's always hit on
Malibu?
I think so. Yeah, he actually did the songwriting for that one, so that's how they got to know each other. Anyway, so Zwan did its thing, it didn't take off, and so they decided, you know what, let's at least get the Pumpkins back together. And Darcy wanted to be in, and they're like, when was the last time you played a bass? And she was like, 15 years. They're like, well, we're gonna bring Melissa in here first, and you're gonna work for 6 months, practice again, and then Billy kind of had a reputation for being a bit of a control freak before, so she told him to go pound sand, and so now she's not in. But they finally got over the beef of Jimmy and James, and so then they all got back together again, and now they have a bunch of new people. I don't know who they are.
Hey, by the way, because I was thinking, oh, I can send it to his DMs, but do you even get my DMs anymore, Ryan? Because you have this verified thing on.
Well, you
Sometimes.
just need to
I
upgrade.
I get them.
Could
The
be
problem
poor.
is now, like if I wake up in the morning, you guys from like 9 o'clock on, when I go to bed, you just spam messages. And so between you and everybody else, sometimes somebody will get knocked back down and I'll miss it. And I sometimes find a couple days later when you'll respond again with something, and I'm like, oh, there was another message there from like 3 days ago. I was supposed to say something that you needed a response on.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. I wish it was something more like I'm above this or yeah.
Remember when I told you, Ryan,
You're
you
not
blocked me
cool
on
enough.
Instagram? No, I didn't. I didn't block you on Instagram. I finally get him alone, like, Ryan, check your Instagram. Holy shit, I did block you. I'm like, why? Fat finger syndrome?
Yeah.
What the hell?
He saw those legs. He's like, ugh.
Yeah, I wish I was a dick. It's just they really have really bad content management tools.
I've always worried, like, yeah, about doing that, but I'll just accidentally, like, block something or share something.
I don't know about all these gems playing into space.
Look, I love Final Fantasy, but the random battles sometimes are just up the ass.
War Machine, man, you gotta hunt down that hallway. Oh no, you're on 6, not 5.
Did a walk into.
How far are you in it? Have you gotten to that part where you can fight those dinosaurs in that forest?
Yeah,
That's,
no, I'm
that's
at,
great for leveling up.
I'm in the world of ruin.
Wait,
So,
YouTube mutes cotton picking as like a text? What the hell? The guys are saying that you can't say cotton picking in the YouTube chat. It censors.
Really? Goodness.
Interesting.
Good old YouTube. Half this time, like, I swear, like, no one, like, cares. But, like, people have to make it something.
Yeah, they're that one loud person that's got a bone to pick that some reason nobody wants to offend.
Well, it's like jimmies, like rustling your jimmies. Apparently, like, jimmies are like brown sprinkles, and it's a reference to like black kids or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? Like, I would never would have.
Wait, I thought jimmies were supposed to be like your nards,
Oh, I maybe.
but they're actually
Could
saying
also
it's somehow slate.
I think jimmies is also, yeah, it can be brown sprinkles.
Fair enough. Like, don't get me wrong. If you want to use the alternate name for licorice babies, I get it. I get it. I get it. But beyond that, I'm like, come on, bro. Really?
Like, I
Chocolate
wouldn't.
sprinkles now is racist?
Or like gator bait was apparently referring to something racist. I don't understand, but like nobody
Gator bait
would know.
sounds southern enough to be, you know.
Yeah.
Gator bait. Oh, okay, I get it. That's a bit of a stretch, though. It's like, really? That's kind of... Unless you're calling somebody gator bait. In which case, maybe.
I think University of Florida was using it since their
Yeah, they'd be the
mascots,
ones.
the Gators.
That's not why they call it the Gators, is it? That's not why they named the team the Gators, though. There's no way.
But the University of Florida? No, it's not why they named it, but you know, Gators are one of our animals.
So that's kind of like in Canada, we'd call it like feeding them to the pigs.
Ah.
Because of our serial killer, Picton.
Oh,
and the Highway of Tears.
Oh, so that's the I don't know about the Highway of Tears. All I know is
Well,
Trail
you
of
guys
Tears.
have your own, which is just the American Emancipation thing.
Yeah, Trail of
But in
Tears.
Canada, there was this guy. It was Highway 1, I think, on the Coquihalla, and he would pick up native prostitutes, and then I don't know what specifically he did, and even if I did, I'm not going to say. But then he would feed them to the pigs.
Oh, to get
There's
rid of the
pig farms
bodies.
over in Coquitlam.
Okay.
That's why the whole town smells like pig shit.
Are you talking about your uncle?
Dude, I'm talking about you in a minute.
Yeah, your mom. Dorothy.
You're gonna be crocodile bait. You keep this up.
Oh.
Yeah.
There, that one's not racist. It's a different animal.
Yeah, definitely. I saw.
Damn, your cheesecake.
I sadly saw a news article about like a guy getting dragged under by a crocodile. Like they actually pictures a video of him like being underwater, like him just like carrying him away underwater.
would suck.
Yeah, that's not good. What a way to go. Like some of those pictures where you see like dogs being like alligator just swimming with dogs in their mouth underwater.
Dude, I saw the one where the gator got a dog and the guy was like, not on my watch.
Yeah, fighting him.
Yeah, I was like, good
no.
man.
I'll get you, Brian.
Dude, I think I need levels because
He's
I'm
been
just
poisoned.
not surviving these basic bare bones engagements.
Well, it scales. It scales with the. Should scale with your level.
Well, then I must have the wrong thing selected. Maybe I gotta redo all my stuff again. Oh, here.
Redo
No,
some
Gainesville is a swamp, so what animals are in swamp? Okay, so it was just named because swamps are in the area and not because of slavery. Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
that's good. It's nice to see some things in America aren't because of slavery.
Nah, most stuff isn't.
No, I know. That's the joke. Did you know inflation is about slavery? Like, what? You guys are reaching pretty hard on this one. I get it. BLM can't afford houses anymore, but still.
We need another grift, please.
Dude, how awesome is that, by the way? You, like, burn Portland and Seattle to the ground, and then you get, like, 3 free houses out of it.
I know, man.
I'm in the wrong grift with this whole saving young men's lives thing.
And they say the American dream is over.
Yeah. Dude, these Nagarfi things, they're brutal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, that hurts so bad. Where's my meat shield? Lydia, get over here. There. You can tank that.
I can.
Good, good.
Ouch.
If I got some space, I can deal some heavy damage with this, like, super barrage arrow thing.
The bow
with the
beard.
shadows.
Oof. Did you see the video of that one guy talking about how manly it is to be with a trans?
Oh, what
Trans-
the hell? Like, there's no way that's real. There's no way.
It does seem like a setup. He's like so confidently saying it.
Yeah. Now you know when she says your penis is the right size. It's from empathy, not from pity.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's
it
what-
was well written, and he's not wrong per se,
Like,
but
you-
kind of is.
Tread carefully.
Yeah.
You want a man. A man.
Governor
You-
might
Use Dark
clip that.
Shroud. It gives you damage. Oh, that was. Oh, that's. I keep forgetting about these.
What?
That I got the skulls around me that do damage reduction.
Oh, yeah, the Dark Shroud.
There was this Australian comedian. There's a video about it of one of his routines when it comes to manliness in the gay community.
Ah.
I don't know if you guys remember it or ever seen it.
Why can't I find this place?
I'll look it up and put it in the chat.
Okay. Ow! Get out of here, Nagri. Man, that's a. Gotta really slow
Yeah,
down
be
to read
careful on that
one.
one, yeah. Oh, these wasps do so much damage.
Seems like there was an issue with Diablo and the controller. The moment I disconnected my controller, the game is smoother than ever. And now it's working. That is
Does that
the
mean you're coming
weirdest thing.
back?
Yeah, finally. It took me like an hour just to get the game running and figure out what's the issue.
I just realized he does this big jump thing before he hits me. I could probably dodge that.
Oh yeah, some of the big attacks are telegraphed.
Alright, I could get better at this.
Fine.
You should be getting more XP per kill if you're that under leveled. You guys are asking the wrong guy.
I mean, it's
I don't know what's going on.
No, it scales like unless like
Ah!
the things are red, then you're probably not under leveled.
I think they're red.
What level does it say the enemies are?
Where does it say that?
Usually if like you mouse over them or like select them, it'll say at the top of the screen.
How do you select them? I don't have a mouse right now.
Like when you're attacking them, and does it say at the top of the screen what level they are? Like their
I'll have to
names,
look.
their names
okay,
and their level.
36, and their names are red or their names are tan,
Yeah.
beige.
And then as a number beside that in white.
37, 36, 30.
Yeah, they're the same level as you are.
What level am I? Oh, I'm level 37. Oh no, Dromer Riverbank's level 37. What level am I?
You're level 37. It says, it says on my screen.
And they say you hit the wall at 37.
Oh, I found it.
The door bears an image of a snake.
Thank goodness. I was sick of going around the swamp. Oh, now it gave me new stuff to look.
Gotta remember to keep hitting those things. It's going, checking out what this game is all about. Misha's starting an Islam-based DEI consulting firm. Is that true, Mish? Is it going to be diversity, inclusion, and grift, whatever?
Oh yeah, we're gonna accept everybody.
Everybody except for tards?
Especially retards.
Hey, apparently Best Buy, like, if you're white, you can't be part of their leadership program.
What?
I guess there was a thing leaked about some, like, McKinsey related program, but it said, like, you have to be, like, black, you know, like, Asian, like, basically, like, not anything but white to be part of the program. And they're getting dragged on about that. Probably sued, too. Since I assume that's illegal, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, it probably is. I guess that's the issue, right? Everybody figured out a way around the illegality of things. Just don't enforce the law.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's what Canadians are doing.
Yeah. Well, that's how our immigration system works. Like, it's you just let them go, and then they never come back. That way you don't have to worry about deporting them.
It sucks for cops. I mean, it doesn't suck for cops, as in I feel bad, but it sucks for them because everybody kind of, like, nobody likes cops.
Yeah.
Because every time if you're dealing with a cop, it's probably for a reason you don't want him to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least they think it is.
Yeah.
And so the one thing you put up with that, it's like, all right, at least if there's a murderer there, at least that guy's got that, so you put up with the rest. But now that they're not doing that, everybody's like, well, what's the point then?
Yeah. Why are they here? They're just basically here to, like, fine you. That's the only reason they're there.
They're here to take my money. And if I dare try to defend myself. Like, I'm still freaked out about that. There's a guy in Alberta. Self-defense. Shot a guy with a shotgun who was breaking into his truck who turned around too fast. He's doing 8 years. 8 years.
Goodness, yeah.
And the court, like, triple jeopardied it. They ran the same thing 3 times until they got the result they wanted.
Yeah.
Like, in Canada, you can actually do that, which is crazy.
Like that one officer that was, like, with the guy that killed George Floyd.
Yeah, that's right. The Asian one, too.
Yeah. He just, like, he didn't jump in and stop him from restraining the guy that's high on drugs. So now he has to go to jail. It's like, it's clearly, like, it's so clearly political. It's kind of sad.
That's why I always laugh at those people. Why aren't you trying to stop shoplifters? Why aren't you saving people? I find it so hot. I'm like, when was the last one of these guys you blew, madam?
Yeah.
You just sacrifice everything so somebody on Twitter can think I'm awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm on that. Come on, you sons of bitches!
All right, found the right eye. Now we just need to find the left eye. Let's see, where am I? Okay.
Nice of you to join us, Mish.
Yeah, it took me forever, man.
Yeah.
It's time to upgrade my PC.
Typical cotton picking minute.
Yeah.
Why can't guys ever come together and not go that way? Like, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I notice. You know, I notice.
Which way are we talking? What do we want to talk about now? The Floyd
You
thing
know,
or the
you
cotton
know
thing?
what I mean. You know that.
Well, no, it's one second. I'm kind of busy, so I forget what I say half the time, and I need to be reminded.
Oh, shit.
Do you remember what Martin Luther King said?
I have a dream.
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
you want to come up to my hotel? I got Quaaludes.
Yeah.
Not of their skin, so that means these days people are still judging by the color and not forgetting, oh, he did it because he was this color. No, he did it. He might be able. He might. Oh damn it! Fuck it, I'm fried.
I get it. Be nice to your fellow man. Stuff.
No, what I mean is, he didn't do it. He might have done it because of that, because of the color, or he might have done it because the guy was simply a lowlife. I'm not saying that he was, but people tend to forget the other side of the coin.
true.
People are stupid.
My burden is too great.
Solid argument, sir.
Yeah.
Great closing statement.
I mean, we can have an argument about it. We can do the Destiny thing and be like, break down the racial animosity in the States for a live stream, but it's like,
Let's not.
I'd rather just crack jokes about
Debate.
cotton.
I need a debate. Have you ever seen the black American debaters?
I don't watch. The last debate I watched was Christopher Hitchens.
I happen to see it. Like, there's these girls that won an award. It is hilarious to see them debate, because apparently one of the rules of the debate, like, if you don't counteract or like interject another person's point during the debate, you get points counted against it. So basically, they just like filibuster, like they go like when they're thinking of a point, they just start making noise. And like, since they're black, they also fill it in with the N-word a lot too. So I'm like, they're winning like scholarly awards. I'm like, it is like, if you ever look like Black American debate, it is hilarious to watch.
I might have to watch this. That actually sounds pretty funny.
It literally is online debate, like, in its purest form, yeah.
Circumstance.
Yep. Like, they're being interviewed by the news, and like, of course, like the news lady's like, "Oh yeah, this looks, what an impressive trophy."
Dude, that actually kind of explains that whole that Hafiz guy when he was arguing with Rollo.
Exactly.
Like, I get that now.
They just filibuster, just fill any sort of like empty thing with just
Noise.
and ahs. Yeah, just any sort of noise.
Make sure there's 5 questions at the end. They have to deal with all of them or else.
Yeah.
So it's basically world star hip hop.
Damn.
With less ass whooping, at least that was the fun part.
Yeah.
World Star Hip Hop without the ass beatings is like NASCAR without the accidents, man.
Mm-hmm.
Or without the NASCAR driver liking the racist jokes.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that meme that he liked?
Was that the guy who lost his NASCAR thing because he liked a tweet?
Yeah, he liked a picture of George Floyd as a crab or a lobster, and it said under the knee.
Jesus.
Dude, I don't care where you are politically. That's funny. It's
really
sick,
is,
but it's
yeah.
funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well.
You know what? I don't think I actually like beef as a class.
But I don't get where a lot of these like new popular guys come from, where it's like, what did they make? Like, I hear the name, and again, I don't know him, but I keep hearing the name Zerka, and I'm like, okay, what did he make?
He didn't make anything.
Yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to know him from?
That's why I did the Milo Yiannopoulos tweet today as like a joke, because he's just one of those, like, if I say things that annoy people, they'll listen to me. And that's
Birth
just how we got
control
big.
makes women unattractive and crazy.
I still love Milo's when Ben Shapiro had his kid. Milo posted a picture of a black baby. Said that was his kid. Ben Shapiro was not happy about that either.
Benny was so pissed.
See, that's the funny part about it now. Like, I liked Milo's stuff because he at least knew how to have some comedic timing, some chops, make it clever, get you thinking. The new guys are just like what's the weatherman from Anchorman? Like, loud noises.
Yeah.
Brick.
Yeah, Brick.
I actually know something.
I've opened up the temple.
The temple?
The
I'm
snake
busy here
temple.
fighting serpent cultists, and you're opening temples? No wonder why I'm struggling.
The serpent.
I remember when Trump got in office and Milo had a speech, he walked in on full drag and with a car battery. He's like, Mike Pence is now vice president. Shock me, daddy. Shock the gay away. It's like, what the hell?
Oh.
Yeah.
Didn't he also like get carried in by like black people for one of those things? Like, black guys carrying him on a chair.
Yeah.
See, now that stuff, there's some like theater and spectacle to it.
Yeah.
But that was
There
somebody
you go.
sent me. I think it was me sent me the Zerka one where he's like,
Down here.
the last tweet just broke a contract. Oops. I was like,
Oh. That guy's all brand, man. He's doing all the controversial stuff just to be famous.
Yeah, but nothing behind it. I mean, it can't last. I want to find out who these marketing managers are for these companies or for these people.
Yeah.
So those are the ones that I'm scared of. 'Cause those are the ones that'll cancel you or whatever the hell it is they do.
Yeah, they're a whole like little teams of people.
Yeah.
Like they're Pinkerton detectives.
Which is crazy when you think about it too, because that means that if you were to have these management teams as one of your people, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means you're like, look, I don't have a personality anymore. Tell me what you want me to do.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a AI, but
It
somebody's
is.
dignity gets removed in the equation. It's crazy.
Sell your soul.
To the company store.
I love that song.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah. So Ryan's the court jester of the red pill. I wouldn't argue that.
I always
The
thought
doomsayer thing doesn't exist, but I'd say that'd be pretty close.
Hmm.
The guy who's good at his job but hates his job, his coworkers, and his profession. I think that'd be a better one.
So, the company, like veteran, but who never got to be manager, that guy. Because
Oh yeah, the
manager is
forever
too much
killix. That's what they call them in the Navy parlance.
Yeah, because like manager is too much hassle and bullshit, and you're like, look, buddy, I've worked here for 20 fucking years. I don't care about that manager shit.
Yeah, I just want to do my job.
Yeah, that guy.
guess
It's like
so.
Rob. I've met a couple of those guys. Those are the best. They don't take shit from anyone, do the job better than anyone. And the
Yeah,
manager
and because
just-
everybody who's a careerist can't do the job. You're kind of like necessary. So you know, like I can give you a bunch of shit because you need me.
Yeah. Yeah, good luck replacing me.
Yeah, it's an interesting place to be.
Yeah, Rob told me that. He had a... And he told this during Red Evening, so I was over here as well. He had one coworker who worked there longer than he did. And of course, corporate was doing bullshit in HR because they wanted to feel important. And Rob's kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to do my thing. And if my thing cannot be done because of your bullshit, then my thing ain't going to get done. And he is at peace with it. Where it's like, yeah, look, I'm getting paid either way. But the other guy was like, no, I want to do my job, and I want to feel important, and blah, blah, blah. And because of HR, I can't do my job. So he quit. And Rob was like, look, I wish you were as indifferent as I am, because then you wouldn't have to leave.
Yeah,
But because he was so invested, he let it get to it.
covert contract, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been there, Queen and Country. Hell, last week on Patreon, somebody's telling me like their story with their military time. I swear to God, he was making fun of me. I'm like, that sounds real familiar, bro. But he was in his 50s. I'm like, don't give up. This is the greatest thing ever. When you don't care anymore, you can truly do what you want.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful place. Cowboy Bebop,
It
man.
is.
Except,
Get on
like,
the
doesn't
ship,
he end
go
up
to
dying
Denver.
because he does care? And, like, he has to...
Yeah, because he started caring again, and that's his fault. That was the fault.
That was his end. Oh, yeah, because he starts... It's funny. He starts, like, I hate kids and I hate dogs. And then, like, he ends up getting both.
Yeah, likes kids, likes dogs, likes his girlfriend again. Dude, I got so much crap that I don't want anymore.
I'll have to sell it. You could always portal back.
Yeah.
Slithering depths. It's like being on a podcast.
Oh wait, was this one? Vince made a joke about how Jack tucks Rob into bed every Friday. I gotta admit, Vince leans hard on that the gay thing. Which is pretty funny.
It's almost as if he's projecting. Almost.
Almost.
Do you ever get his account back?
No.
Vince? No, I don't think so.
No, I mean, Vince, every now and then, like, I love the guy, but every now and then it's like, look, there are terms of service, okay? I don't like them either, but they are there.
I'm surprised most people don't just read them. It's amazing what you can get away with as long as you just, like, adhere to them. You can say all women are whores, you can't say that specific woman is a whore.
Yeah.
You can infer
Oh.
things, like use catty language like women do.
Yeah.
Well, some of us aren't a pedo. Like, that's fine, but, like, Mike Pence is a... You can't do that.
You can't call say you're going to kill Joe Biden? Or
Yeah,
FBI
and then
agents
fight
will
the
show up and
FBI
kill
when
you?
they show up to your door.
Yeah.
But wait, did you get in trouble for
Which is
that
messed
tweet?
up, by the way.
Yeah.
Ryan, did you get in trouble for that tweet where you said I would kill 20 Sam Harris to get one Hitchens back? I was like, whoa, that's pretty specific.
Oh god, that video was so dumb.
Yeah.
You know, if kids were piling up outside and like it had like a 6-month incubation period and killed instantly, then
I
yeah,
know nothing about virology.
then
but let me just
RFK
speculate.
would totally look like an idiot, and I wouldn't.
But why didn't that specific tweet get you into trouble? Because it was pretty specific, and I'm not baiting
It's not
you.
though. That's the thing. It's hard to explain the difference, but
Yeah, it's like because like that's there's no 20 Sam Harrises. You're not threatening him.
No,
yeah.
okay.
And it's not saying, and it's like OJ. You know, I didn't do it, but if I did, it's like that.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
Yeah. And Jesus, he wrote a book. If I did it, you.
Now I'm sure if I was like Rolo and baiting a lot of Destiny bullshit, they'd probably try, and it might get a temporary suspension just because of like the mass reportings until they sort it out.
Yeah.
But I also don't provoke tards, or at least I try not to. At least not groups of tards.
Yeah.
It's like adding, hypothetically speaking.
Exactly.
In Minecraft.
And that's kind of, you bring up an interesting point, Ryan. And look,
Yeah, the
United
English
Front,
language is wonderful.
United Front. Look, I know, United Front. Just saying, some people want to get into the drama.
Yeah,
That's all I'll say.
Yep.
It's like,
Ooh, a step band. Is that good?
step back.
You're not my real band.
It's the one that stepped up.
Lo, I found out my ex pulled that shit. She had
What,
a
she had a
shotgun
step band?
wedding. No, she had a shotgun wedding with her ex. She divorced him, and now she found a new guy who stepped up with the kids she got from her ex. Like,
All right.
interesting.
Wow.
Moving up in the world.
Hey,
Good for them.
Yeah,
Can't
good
falter.
for them.
it worked.
Yep.
It's another reason I can't be so mad at women. Can you believe they did that? It's like, yes, I can.
Yes,
And
we
you
can.
would too if you were in that position, if you had any sense.
Dude, I wish I were a woman sometimes. It's like, life would be easy.
Well, you never mind. I was gonna bust your
shut
balls,
up.
but I'm like,
Eh.
Like here, if you'll notice on a bunch of my tweets, I'll sometimes say something, Jack, back to the topic of how to get away with calling somebody an F-bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll say like, it's against terms of service to call this person a insert slur here, isn't it? So everybody knows what you're saying, but you're not saying it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it sounds weird, like just be clever, but it kind of is.
Mm-hmm. No, I get you. I do
Jack?
hate it though when you do swear a bit. Twitter warns you where it's like, this looks like a naughty word. Are you sure you want to tweet this? It's like, God damn it, mom. Yes. You're not even my real mom.
Jack,
Passives drive vital energies through unique What the fuck?
What?
Jack, funny enough, I have a sister, and she once used an app that removes, that allows you to remove your hair. She turned herself bald and gave herself a beard, and it was like she looks like me, exactly like me.
Oh, that's strange.
So I know we have the same mom and dad, definitely, and it's like I know what my female self would look like and act like. So I don't even need to wonder about it. I know what it would be.
Well, Alex is the most based guy in the chat right now.
Oh, Ryan, you're the wisest guy in the RP. I never got why you didn't like FNF until now. I get it. They bought fags like Destiny. Yeah, dude. I've been surrounded, and I hate tooting my own horn. I mean, I don't, because it's good for business, but in real life, I hate it. I hate that I was surrounded by, like, criminals my entire life. That's all I've ever known, was, like, Hell's Angels and murderers and cracked heads and all that stuff, right? All redneck versions of it, too, so not even the cool, like, I can't make a rap video, even. So I don't even get that.
Oh, they
The
were
one
white.
thing I was happy for is it gives me, like, a pretty good read as to, like, who's a piece of shit or not. And as soon as I get that vibe from anybody, I'm like, yeah, no, not worth.
I'm
And
so
I remember
happy
this.
I'm
I remember
still
the
here.
exact moment I decided that Fresh and Fit was not for me. Was when he was on a red or Rule 0, and it was Carl and me.
Mm-hmm.
And Carl had just finished his 50 days of dating or whatever it was that he did. Remember the one? 50 dates, 50 days. How many notches could he get?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it was
so it was
also
like-
Red Morning.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, also in the Red Morning.
Oh, okay, that was that. And Myron was on there, and then Myron is sitting there talking about, bro, girls this, the game has changed. And Carl and I, like, he was off the camera. Even I could tell we were looking at each other going, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, he's so
When
used
you
to speaking
know-
fast that he's not used to people actually listening to what he's saying.
When you know an anon is looking at you with that look, you know
Yeah.
the guy's talking bullshit.
But that was the worst part, is I could tell he was just running off the script because Carl had just finished telling the story about how he did all this stuff, had the experience, he figured it out. bro, but the game is like, no, it didn't. I just did the game. It did not change.
I remember the RZ I was on with him, and he brought this whole Charizard thing up, where it's like, hot girls are like Pokemon you need to train. If you don't have enough notches, they won't listen to you. It's like, dude, most women actually, when they know you have a high notch count, they rather not know. It's like,
Yeah.
I know you're good with women. That's all I need to know. It's
No,
like,
he's not, though. That's the other... Well, I don't know about
well,
now.
exactly. Otherwise,
But I
he
remember
wouldn't say
back
that
then,
shit.
Sterling was talking to him, and this was the funniest thing. He goes, yeah, I was out with him, and his compliment from Myron is that he never gives up. And I was like, that's a good nag. That's a good nag. Yeah, he was always out there, always hitting on the girls. It's like, he never mentioned, yeah, he was grabbing them left, right. No, he's like, he's always trying.
Oh,
He never
I
gives
miss
up.
Sterling. Sterling was good people.
Yeah.
But it's not even that. Like, I remember my first time, the chick I was with, she was older than me, couple of years older, and she was my first, and she didn't even realize it. She didn't even notice it. Like, women really can't tell.
Oh, yeah, they don't know. Like, what do we have? Some kind of scent that we give off? Not really.
I think it's the behaviorisms, where it's like,
Yeah.
wow, you are too slick, sir. You are too slick.
Not even that. I just ran off instinct.
Yeah.
I just let my body do its thing.
Pheromones.
Well, there's also a
was
lot of
just
guys with
smells
experience that are absolutely useless, too, right? So you can't even...
Yeah, and afterwards I was like, this is it. This is all the shit people talk about. It's nothing that special. It really wasn't. I was even more interested, like I was at her place, and she still lived there with her parents. And she put on the TV to muffle the noise.
Yeah.
I was more interested in the program than I was in her.
What?
My brain I was actively listening to the TV show that was on, and my body was doing its own thing.
What is
How
that?
funny is
South
that? How
Park?
bad are you at bed when the guy's like, shh, I'm trying to listen to Colbert.
What's that South Park episode again where they talk about it? It's like, dude, you never had sex? It's easy. You just stick your dick in, slap her titties, and pee inside her. It's like, what?
And
Could
she
you
didn't
repeat
know
that,
it.
Carl?
Yeah, no, the funny thing, like women truly live in their own world.
Yes, they do. Living in a material world, and I am a material girl.
All
Or
right.
something
So it's
like
not a
that.
bag of sand, is what you're telling me. I just don't know what to believe anymore, sir. I don't.
Oh, damn it.
Sometimes it is hard to believe.
Hey, swamp people, cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
these people have rights these days, Ryan.
Oh, that's right. Your guys' country's underwater. Yeah, you're swamp people.
Ooh, good flip.
Technologically advanced swamp people.
Nether people, we'd like to call them.
Not even that. It was just the windmills that keep it from being a
That's
swamp.
the Belgium. You belong to us. Say whatever you want. Think whatever you like. Belgium belongs to the Netherlands. You don't even
Oh,
have a
oh.
government.
Flanders does. We were a part of you before.
You still are.
1840.
There is no disconnecting here.
Yeah, I remember the
Oh, you-
poem about Flanders. Or Flanders. Whatever the hell you guys
Flanders.
called it.
Vlaanderen.
Stupid
Kill
sexy
stupid
Flanders.
Calvin.
Nothing at all.
Yeah,
Nothing
Yeah,
at all.
the
bastard.
poppies in the field. Every Canadian had to learn that in elementary school.
Nothing at all.
Isn't even that like a part of France is we call it French Flanders, and it even has the original name still, and it's Lille, the city Lille is part of it.
Guys, be right back. I'm eating up the coffee.
Yeah, you should eat, man. Eat more. You're wasting away. Stop spending
Yeah,
all your money
look.
on Legos and blazers.
Yeah, look at those puny tiny legs.
Those are big words from a 5'7" man would, sir. Just saying.
Who's 5'7"?
5'8", what are you?
I don't know. I did it in centimeters. I don't know what that means. Ow, dude, bro!
175.
Why are all the menus
fast.
there? I can't move.
Fast.
Point is, you're short. I'm heating my coffee. Be right back.
Oh, I get it. You're flexing. Yeah, yeah. All right, flex your way into eating some more calories, sir.
Dick.
I'm coming. I gotta pick up the sword first. Accept. Yeah, that's actually good. I was gonna die. Has Myron ever used the goldfish routine? More useful than an iPhone? I don't think he's used anything. All I know is the more I hear, like, I don't hear much about any of this goofy stuff. I really don't, other than what people tell me in, like, group chats and then tweets and stuff. So when I hear all this stuff secondhand, the more I learn, the more I'm like, dude, you do not want my toxicity with full knowledge. You just don't.
I don't even need to know Myron. I knew a guy who used the same kind of lines as he does. Yeah, I knew him when he was younger. And
Give me a blowjob or I don't let you on my podcast. That's the greatest line ever.
Did he seriously do that?
It was either, I can't remember which one. Was it Myron or Walter? But one of them was sending DMs. That was back when they accidentally knocked up the girl and somebody brought a gun on the cast and all that. Like, Myron was getting a crash course on how to be black in Florida. And somebody had leaked some DMs saying, like, he was like, you need to blow me or you don't get on the podcast. I know what kind of girl you are. And then so she put him on blast, but I don't remember which one. I thought it was hilarious. I'm like, dudes, you're sitting here talking about be attractive, and it's like, the podcast? That's your approach? Did Pro Jared teach us nothing?
Podcast game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the guy I mentioned, he and I was working together in a restaurant with a girl he hit on, and she told me like she was not interested in him, and his reply to that was, "You know, I had a lot of money, don't you? You would probably like to date me now." That was his comeback when he was rejected. She was like, "No, still no."
You know, back in the old days, we used to just call a girl a lesbian for shooting us down and moved on with our day. Just saying.
Yeah, but I met the guy
to that.
not too long ago. I met him again, and it's like a decade has passed, and I got creep vibes like you wouldn't believe. It's like that. What was it called again? That phenomenon. No, like you mentioned it again, but people are sick. We have this natural repulsion, and it's the same with like even these robots, like these sex dolls or shit like that.
Oh, the Uncanny Valley stuff.
Yeah, I had the Uncanny Valley vibe of him. Like, dude, something is off with you. I'm gonna stay as far away as possible from you.
Oh yeah. You get burned once, just pay attention to it and don't. The only way these people get any traction is because of gullible and greedy people. That's it. Like, that's the only reason after the Rolo thing anybody was ever going to that Anthony Johnson convention, because they thought they were greedy. They thought, oh, this is clout. Look at all the crazy things. It's like, pay attention, man. That's a big snake.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I shouldn't irritate it like that.
Snake. God. Down here in Florida, we have a ton of boa constrictors in the swamp. They're kind of like invasive species.
Yeah, we had a boa growing up and 3 pythons. 16 footers. It's pretty fun.
Didn't eat any like dogs or anything?
No. We usually fed the big ones rabbits and the small ones rats.
Ooh. The little pinkies? Or were they
rats
alive?
And the snake.
No, the
Oh
snake.
yeah, they were all alive.
Oh.
And then we had the one of the pythons was a royal ball, so it was like a smaller one, only 6 feet.
So you feed them live? They prefer it live. They don't instead of dead?
They won't eat non-live food.
Oh, interesting.
No, it needs
It's like they need to hunt, otherwise their instincts don't kick in and they won't eat it.
Not only that, it increases the chance that their prey is healthy if it's alive.
Oh, interesting.
I'm reasoning because if you're another creature that eats something that's dead and your body isn't made for it like it is with vultures, you're gonna die from bacterial infection and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, and snake doesn't think about that part. It just knows. Its instincts won't kick in until it hits it. So I get it.
Speaking of dead animals and extra calories, I need to.
How was lunch?
Well, funny you should mention that. My dad just texted me. He's got a fucking pig roast. So I'm gonna finish my coffee. I'm heading that way to consume extra calories. Like Ryan
You're from
told
the
me
Netherlands.
to.
You don't eat pig there.
Yeah, we do. I'm not Jewish.
Oh, I thought you were Muslim now.
Why would I be Muslim?
Because you're in
That
the
is super
Netherlands.
wrong.
Isn't everybody in the Netherlands?
Yeah,
Muslim?
exactly.
Well, Mohammed is
Get
the
ahead
most
of the
common
curve.
name here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mohammed is the most common name in the Netherlands right now, but I'll leave that detail out.
That must suck. Imagine that. Everybody's named Muhammad, and you're walking in thinking you're hot shit, and it's like, Muhammad, no, the 8th one.
Jesus Christ. We're on a roll today, aren't we? We're on a roll.
Well, I went to school.
You guys haven't heard about the Asian cowboy story.
No, no.
Asian cowboy now?
Oh, Mish. Before you go. What does a Muslim cowboy sound like?
It doesn't sound like he's like.
God. No.
Oh, wait.
Jihad.
Am I going the
I get
wrong
that.
way?
Yeah.
Jihad.
Yeah, jihad.
I'm going backwards. Oh, we were going the wrong way. Right.
Oh, we are? All right.
Oh,
I should go then.
I have such a
gotta
dark joke,
talk
but we
to-
can't do this on YouTube.
Yeah,
so
do
I'll
it on
save
your
that
channel,
one.
sir.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll save that one for
My
later.
my racist jokes are cheeky and fun, and yours aren't at all. Yours are mean-spirited.
Oh, no, they're
An
not.
imperial.
Not really shenanigans at all, really.
No. I try.
The old man is full of secrets like a thief, a liar.
Says the guy who shames me for having a small frame. Just saying.
That's fine. If you work out enough, your skeleton will start to grow a little bit, and then you'll have enough frame to put more mass on it. It's
Big
fine.
bone.
Calls
Yeah,
me
big bones.
mean-spirited. Jesus Christ. Ow.
Drink more
Genetics.
milk.
I'm rooting for you, though. That's the difference. When I'm poking fun at you, I want you to win and be better. When you're poking fun at me, it's to establish that you ain't no bitch.
Okay. Fair.
Now that's how you do an egg.
Let me
Where's
work
Cat
on
Bees when you need her?
that. Yeah, she's
Oh.
good.
She's not bad, but she's just a little kid.
I find it hilarious that guys take her seriously. I just love
Yeah.
it.
I'm waiting for the moment she goes full on Kate, and then like people start getting really cruel and mean about it.
I'll give it
Because
10
right now they're
years.
still playful because they think they got a shot.
Give it 10 years.
Yeah.
Can't wait till she hits the wall at 22.
I have to tell her about the wall.
By the way, is Ali still on, or has he fully converted to being a full-time mom?
Ali, every now and then, shit posts on Twitter, and every now and then she keeps contact in the DMs here and there, but she's mostly taking care of the kid.
She's still working on her Substack though. We were just talking about that today.
This time.
Like, I poked fun at her at Twitter. She was doing something. I'm like, Madam, don't you have a baby? She hits me up in the DM. But Jack, them hoes! Like, Allie, come on.
So am I supposed to injure it then, or what? Oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, never mind. He just leaves.
So
The
I'm
swamp
looking,
of vanished souls.
like, is that thing a snake?
Yeah. Giant snake.
Damn.
We're in Florida. You didn't know?
Diablo
This is
is set
Maryland.
in Florida? Damn.
Yeah.
Ellie's a lot like Rebecca Barrett. See, now, Zach, if I didn't know who you were, I would assume that's a Billy comment. Would have probably got you nuked. When people start mentioning random people who I've never heard of. Who the hell's Rebecca Barrett?
Yeah, I find your chat to be very Billy-free, in all honesty.
That's because I have a zero tolerance policy now. I'm just like,
Now, that was a compliment, by the way. That
thank
was
you.
Yeah, just saying. I know, like, we're leveling. We're getting to know each other. I can compliment you, Ryan. Don't worry.
okay, good. We're friends now. Good, good. I was worried about that.
Like, I'm rooting for you. Doesn't always sound like it, but I am.
I'm slow,
still
but I will
think-
learn.
I still think you should make 3 books, though. Where it's like, seriously, Dread Part 2 is too long. No, man, just make 3. Or do a special edition or something. I would.
Christmas
I'd
special.
buy it.
Dread.
No, but with all, like the appendix. It's like the Lord of the Rings, but with appendix. and on
the
Dread.
Silmarillion of
And the
Dread.
Silmarillion of sexual strategy.
I don't know if I want to be the Dune
Yeah.
of the red pill.
Yeah.
but Sure. No, it's fine. To be fair, it actually needs a lot of stuff culled from it anyway. There's a lot of fillers I'm going through, and as long as I can cut 30% of it, and so far I'm on track. I'm about a quarter of the way through the second draft, and it seems to be on track for a good cut.
Isn't that stuff that Okay, let me rephrase it. Is it actually stuff that even if you would let it in, people won't get anything out of it? Or is it like deleted scenes where it's like, oh, it would be so cool if it was in there, but I just can't?
Bit of both.
Oh.
A lot of it is like I have to realize there's stuff that's useful, but it's not the core of what the book is about, and so you really got to kill your darlings there. Some of it is the way I've worded it is really verbose and needs to get rid of a lot of it, and I can cut that. Some of it is like there's always a three-part. You say what you're gonna say, then you say it, and then you tell them what you said. And sometimes like you probably don't need to do it 3 times, so you can get rid of a third of that. Other times it's just the way it's worded doesn't flow right, and you could actually, even though it misses some nuance, it's actually has better clarity if you just keep it simple. There's all kinds of like little things. I could do a stream about it, but it'd be the most boring stream ever. It'd be me reading a page and then every now and then saying something.
Like a reaction video.
Yeah, like a reaction video where I don't react about content that nobody cares about.
And because of your second book that's already come out and Nick has checked it, do you now ask yourself the question at times, would an average person understand is what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't even worry about that. The lowest common denominator shit, the military used to drill that in my head. I actively, even if it costs me sales or clarity or quality, I refuse. That's a personal choice.
Well,
I just do it to the level that I understand, and then just assume everybody else is able to get there with me.
and if not, Nick will say, just write, what?
Yeah, exactly. What? W-U-T. What? And that's all I need to know. All right. Because I've hated that. Every time I read somebody's goddamn Manosphere book, it's always highlights for children. And I'm like, you really hate... Like, I said hate your audience a little. You guys are like, fuck this audience.
And this is why I don't want to write, because first of all, everything I want to say, I can pretty much say in 3 sentences or less, and I don't want to bring out a pamphlet. It's like, no, I won't. I would rather make a 5-minute YouTube video than release a pamphlet.
It comes in time, though. Like, eventually you'll have so many different 5-minute things, you realize there's an entire body of work there.
True.
All right.
To a certain extent.
I see. We gotta head to there. All right.
And it's not like there's not like 800 half-finished books out there anyway.
Like, this is not to cope or anything, but like, is it an age thing, an experience? Well, mostly experience, but like, yeah, experience comes with age, so maybe I'm onto something.
Maybe. I always just assumed it was because kids don't read, so...
No,
I am
why would they write?
It's not only that, there have been many authors who just made written essays, and then after a while they've had enough essays and bundled it into a book.
I think Rob should do that.
That's actually my favorite Christopher Hitchens book. What does he call it? Confessions from a Contrarian? Or well, I always get the name all messed up. One sec, I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, I've tried a bunch of short stories and then bundled that into a book.
Confessions of a Reformed Incel?
No. I don't think Hitchens is doing that. Oh, that's why I'm not seeing it. I'm like finding other people's books.
Has anyone here read Myron, his book?
No.
How would I buy that?
Is it?
Oh, you mean Clary's book?
Yeah.
There it is.
Wrote it, right?
Letters to a Young Contrarian. That one I actually liked it. I enjoyed it. And that's just him with a series of like op-eds that he had done on various topics. Just put them together. The Pussy by Delicious Tacos, same thing.
That is
even Billy Pratt's book, The Welcome to Hell. They're all like just collections of blogs and essays and short stories. Mark Twain's What is Man? A collection of short stories and essays. Most people just take...
Yeah, Rollo's first book.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, his was just... That's why I tell people, if you don't want to buy the book, just read First Year Rollo on the blog. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Oh,
even Fuckfile. Well, Fuckfile's not, and I did it differently there, which is weird. I shouldn't have. But for me, it was just writing emails for the email list, right? So I actually kind of did do blogs, but it was written for the purpose of turning it into a book, as opposed to the book being an afterthought.
Wait, what the fuck? Myron has a biography on Amazon?
He has one on Kiwi Farms, that's for sure.
History Media presents to you a detailed, brief, and concise biography of the most amazing figures here on Earth, Myron Gaines.
Wow, you can tell that definitely wasn't written by his people.
Yeah.
I mean, you might as well go. Like, if you're gonna lie about yourself, you might as well make yourself sound like the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, fuck
Exactly.
it, right?
It's only 86 pages. That's not a book.
Nope.
It's 20 euros. Eat a dick.
It's a cash grab.
Eat a righteous dick.
Well, let's be honest. Ghostwriting is a profession, so.
Yeah, he didn't write it. He's overcharging for it. All that stuff. It's just. I mean, what were you expecting from what kind of like? I cannot believe he's not trying to be a proper author and give value for his. Like, of course, he's trying to get as much with as little as possible.
Yeah, no, I know.
He's the manosphere. He's the red pill equivalent of Mish at his job right now.
Yeah, but Mish wants to destroy his company.
Uh-huh.
And?
Well, you think Misha's saving, or you think Myron's saving lives here? You think he's helping men?
Not really.
Do you ever wonder why his show is on Friday night, the one night that guys are supposed to go out and get laid? Talking about how bitches ain't shit?
Well,
hey, it's Friday at 10:30 when the bars have opened. Let's talk shit about hoes.
Well, I would only say that Mish has a lot more finesse to him as well.
Just say bro 5 times. It's fine.
Bro.
Come on, bro.
Habibi. You just don't get it. You just don't get it. Don't I?
But like, you guys do such savage things every now and then where I just think to myself, I am so happy I am on these guys' their side, because I would not want to be on the receiving end of this shit.
Yeah.
Drag that half the world away and touch you. You're at ease.
Believe me, Mish will find a way.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to be on my bad side.
Well, it's not even that hard, right? The problem is if you make yourself into a stupid clown, it's so easy to do these dunks.
Yeah. But like, I get it. I kind of get it though, where it's like, what you just mentioned. Like, what did you expect? Like, of course I didn't expect anything. But it's more like, really? It's that short? I'm just surprised. Why am I even surprised? Like, such a good point.
I don't know, did you ever see Turd Flinging Monkey's book?
The Way of Monkey? It's
No, I've read it.
It's like 120? Less?
No, I don't know if that's the one, but there's the one he had. It read like looked like a Dr. Seuss book. It was like 5 words to a page, big pictures, stuff like that.
I don't know. I have the audio book of one of his things, so I never actually read it. But it's only like an hour long. It's a really short book.
Like,
yeah, that's
Dave,
like 20,000 words.
Like, Dave, this is absolutely not a... how do I phrase that? I'm not trying to insult you, but you just don't sound like the type who would listen to Turd Flinging Monkey. Like, you sound so friendly, you know? Such a warm voice, and then you're like,
You're
I know Turd Flinging Monkey.
That?
It's like, that doesn't fit.
I read it. I listened to his book. I thought it was interesting, but it's it's a really short read. Kind of like spiritual in a way.
Ironically, I loved one of Cappy's shortest books. Poor Richard's Retirement. I just love it. Such just pocket version of financial advice. All you need to know in 100 pages or less. Yeah, TFM's book, 85 pages. I get why Rollo's pissed off. I get it, man.
Oh, there's so many reasons.
Well, let's also be honest. Like, for all the shit we're giving Myra at a Fresh and Fit, business acumen-wise, they're on the money.
Oh man, they will have more money than
I've never faulted them for success. I'm like,
well, yeah, it's like the reaction streamers, but I don't respect the content they make. Like, I understand it's super effective, super profitable, but
and they do have work ethic, because we can't deny that it takes a
I
lot.
always laugh at that. That's everybody's thing. If I'm sitting here talking about the Fresh and Fit brand, everybody's response is, yeah, but he's such a hard worker. I'm like, so's a crackhead. So what?
I know what you're saying, but I mean, they do have redeeming qualities, although it's not related to the content.
I mean, does a
Yes,
content
I get it. The work ethic is good. Getting a niche is good. Having the business acumen to make money off it. All that stuff is great. He cuts crack like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't step on it. It's the blue magic. I get it.
Those German train conductors are really hardworking guys.
Yeah, the trains always run on time.
Yeah, it's like amazing. It's always warm.
I mean,
or that drill tweet. Do you ever see that
I mean,
one
the
where he's like,
plumbers
okay, I have to
wasn't the
redact a
greatest.
tweet. I under no circumstances do you really gotta hand it to ISIS.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
No, but I get what Santiago is saying. Where it's
I
like,
know.
what he's
I
saying.
get what you're saying.
it's like, look at what you can learn from this.
Everybody has a
Well,
redeeming quality. The VW bug was
Oh.
amazing. Fanta's
Dude,
delicious. Like I get it.
Adam
IBM is a
22
stellar
had
company.
he's good at marketing,
Maple
man.
syrup is nice on
Yeah.
pancakes.
Talk about that. Adam 22 and the things he did with his wife and the other dude who banged her.
Oh yeah,
That
great
was good marketing. It is amazing marketing, but like you said,
At what cost?
yeah, exactly.
Hey, last time I started saying something about that, Rolo accused me of moral fagging, so... Oh,
I like
sorry.
it though. He's finally like, okay, what's this 4chan? It's time to see. He's like, oh, all this now. Everything makes sense now.
Yeah. Apologies for that F-drop. That was not the intent.
Dude, Venti went on like a 3-hour podcast yesterday just ranting about Rolo.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, but that was after Rolo went on a 2-hour podcast ranting about her. Let's be honest. Here.
We need to.
Let's be honest.
This
here.
is this is why that content entire sphere is just garbage because it's literally just people talking about each other.
So I
back and
won't
forth.
say his name. I won't say his name, but somebody a while back brought up a point to me, and I was like, no way if this is true. He's like, look, they now act as if they trolled Rolo, but what if Rolo was in on it himself? It's like, whoa, mind is
Wow.
blown.
Well, he's not an idiot.
4D chess.
Yeah.
And running up the flagpole is kind of his thing. So like, is it that hard to believe?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he has gotten a lot more animated lately.
Hey guys, I found a pillar and it gets a new path up here north.
Oh, you did? Awesome.
I think
Okay.
this is the way.
But like Adam 22, I mean, they already were in the corn industry, and like, is it really that large of a leap?
Oh,
But,
he doesn't
like,
give a
yeah,
shit at all.
No,
Yeah.
they.
All he cares
not
about
my
the
cup
money,
of tea.
dude.
Yeah. It's performative.
Yeah.
He does things because he
No.
knows, like, dude, passing your wife around, the fact that it's like a African American, like it hits all the markers.
But then I ask you, what is the performative part? Him
On TikTok doing it.
No. Like him doing, him letting his wife bang, or the marriage in and of itself? Because I would think the marriage is the performative part there. The rest is just their thing.
Oh, it's a business marriage, guaranteed. I mean, he's a porn star. It's not like where's his shame? Like I don't know when he had to do, because most male porn stars have to do gay for pay at some point in their career. So it's like,
Oof.
how bad do you want it, sir? Well, bad enough to let this dude rail my wife. Like I get it.
Now, even Mish has mentioned it in his country there are guys like that as well. They're straight, but for the money, the right price, fuck it, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Clary's
good.
fun, but sometimes $20 is $20.
Well, and
And
even
so
you
I'll play along because it's good for engagement. Like one of my better tweets for the Elon bucks was like, I'm not going to pass my wife around. I don't care how good my podcast is. But like, I know it's a game and I know it's a thing and you're supposed to emotionally like, this is bullshit.
But even you have mentioned it, Ryan, where you only mentioned a handful of times, but marriage is a deal, and we can be, like, say, you and Jack can be married, but if you agree with each other that, I do my thing, you do your thing, but officially we're married.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
but
just a legal status anyway. It's
Yeah,
not like a
you're
con.
just
Everybody
married
keeps
for
calling it a
tax reasons.
contract and it's not. Like, where's the consideration for men? There's none. There's consideration for women.
for tax reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, that conversation has been had between friends where it's like, hey, we get tax cuts if we get married. Don't have to fuck, you right? No, you
Well,
don't.
that's why they don't have common law in most of the U.S. He thought it's because of the gays. It's like, no, it's because of tax cheats.
Yep.
And I was like, thank God.
They always always try and get their money.
Oh, yeah. I'm saving the IRS joke for Cappy. He will love it.
Nice. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. Every now and then something actually does kind of irritate me. But at least then I'm like, all right, if I'm going to tweet it, I better make it entertaining. Well, this guy pisses me off. Like Anthony Johnson, I really won't piss on this guy if he was on fire. I really wouldn't.
I
probably
can we
would.
blame you?
Like if I ever had to do a real life thing with Destiny, now I'm saying this fictionally in Minecraft, okay? Like you know that moment when you're watching that thing where people are having an argument and they see the one guy like look around for witnesses first and then some shit pops off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like I'd probably like Anyways, never mind. Not into any thoughts.
No, but it's like, I would actually.
Intrusive thoughts.
I would actually do it. I would actually do a podcast with Destiny, but mostly because I know I wouldn't end up yelling at it.
I would ruin his whole show. I'd bring up all the bad words. Not quite an N-bomb. I'm not prepared to nuke my career along with his, but yeah, definitely some... Definitely some keyword killing engagement. And snide, too.
You wouldn't piss on them, but you would pour gasoline on them.
Yeah.
No, but it's kind of
Ask
like...
what his wife is up to, if she's busy. Ask him about his thing where he... Apparently that's the new thing now, which I'm going to give it some reach. I guess he was making an argument for Chris Hansen types. As in they do good in the world, and I was like, oh, this is
so he is friends with Vouch.
Yeah. Oh, he's the reason that Vouch has a career. He kind of everybody that you think of that's an autist online, you're like, what is wrong with these people? Who do you think brought them here?
So
he's like Y Combinator, but for autists, trust fund autists.
So he is the root. He is the root of it.
No, what you're saying reminds me of that interview with the guy who plays Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.
Robert. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had an interview with this British bloke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that the one that kept trying to bring up his alcoholism?
Yeah. It reminds me kind of that what you're saying, what you're suggesting.
Yeah.
Keep prodding him, and yeah, Robert Downey Jr. had restraint and know-how how to deflect. And
I used to do that for fun at parties, man. That was my favorite thing. If I was out with a group of people and one of them I didn't like, just try and like, how can I rip into this guy without him knowing it, but everybody else at the table knowing? And my girl hated it at first when we were dating. She's like, look, just don't rag on Matt or whoever. But now she's kind of like, all right, you can go with it.
How creative can you get?
It's a trick. It's a skill, man. It's really hard to do without coming across as a gay catty bestie, you know?
Yeah, and you learn it when you're at the receiving end of it as well.
Oh yeah, when you're at the receiving end of it, it sucks. Sucks so bad.
Yes,
but it's hard to counter. It's hard to counter. Like
you got to play along with it. That's the problem. But then the other person set the ground rules, so it's like
you either break the frame or you submit to it, I guess. But when you try to break it, you break your own frame, and then you don't have one. It's like, no. It's like for my fellow nerds here, it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Yara.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Counter in action.
No, so okay, so in the never mind.
Jack used banter. It proved ineffective.
Shut up. Shut up.
Did I get your nomenclature right, Zoomer?
Okay, yeah, I deserve that.
Did I do your Pokemon right?
Oh, wow.
Say what you want, Jake, but that was a good neck. God damn it.
Like I said, like Ryan knows how to neck me, man. I still don't know how to counter it yet, but just keep on going, keep on trucking. I never give up.
It's that I don't care if I win. It's like Gattaca. I didn't save anything for the swim back, Jack.
Oh, we're gonna go under anyway.
Yeah. Right. It feels like it's noon. Is it noon?
It is.
Yeah, it is. It's a 12:15.
14 over here. Alright, I gotta go.
Ryan, it should be 11-ish, I think, where you were at.
No, it's he's 6 hours behind Jack.
Oh, so it's 12.
Oh, that's fine. Actually, the death works out because I might have to jag it there. Let me check the time.
Yeah, I gotta go too. Later, boys.
Right. Dave, are you gonna be okay if I leave you alone?
Oh, yeah. I'll probably just end up stopping then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. We fell into a pond. We got sucked up out of a pond, and then somebody put us in a campfire. We did some mushrooms there. It's like the manosphere in a game.
Yeah.
And then a big dog monster was telling us a great long story for no reason about onions in our belt, which was the style at the time. There's a clock in the upper right. Oh, that would have made sense. Dude, I gotta start looking at... You know what I hate about modern games? All that shit on the HUD.
Yeah. They really
800
do have
things
crazy
there, and I'm
HUDs.
supposed to know what each one of them is for. It's like, dude, I am not flying an F-35.
That it isn't 8-bit and easy to control.
I don't even mind the 8-bit 2D stuff. It's just like, why are you giving me all this information that I don't need? Like, there's been 3 times where the menus got in the way of me being able to get things done in the game. I'm trying to shoot a guy with an arrow, and all of a sudden 5 inventories and a skill tree pop up. I'm like, get out of my face. Please rent some more. No, I gotta go have lunch. We're on a cut right now, and so these 500-calorie meals are killing me. I'm getting cranky and hungry, and that's why all of a sudden my shit posting is better.
So
I just
that's
wanna
why he's so
eat these
mean
people.
to Jack.
So
Yeah.
he complains to me about needing to eat more calories. Meanwhile, here is this man eating more calories and
I
complaining
want to
about
live
it.
vicariously through you. Eat the pig, you son of a bitch.
Succulent pig.
I wish I could like eat everything I want and you would get fat and not me. That would be
How
nice.
dare you, sir?
I would eat so much.
Dude, you can. You're an ectomorph. I'm blessed in that
No,
like,
no. Hold
my
up,
diet
hold
is a
up.
direct reflection of what I eat.
No,
so if I
body
eat, I grow.
types are not set in stone.
Whatever.
The
All I know
ectomorph, the
is that-
mesomorph, and the other one is just what you are at that point in time.
All I know is that with your metabolism, you're always going to be like wiry and sinewy. And for me, if I eat 10 pounds of food, I'll gain 10 pounds. If I stop eating 10 pounds of food, I'll lose 10 pounds. My life
Well,
is
maybe you
entirely
should
under
just
my
move
control. I can put on muscle if I try. I can take it off if I try. I'm just... The shitty thing, though, is it means I have to pay attention to what I'm doing.
Oh no, you have to pay attention to it. How horrible.
It's a double-edged sword, man. You, on the other hand, you're like eating sticks of butter going, man, this is great. One of these days, I'll be able to see my calves. No, I'm not on a cut for a year, Zach. What usually happens is I'll like cut for a 2 months, and then I'll just go back to eating like crap for 2 months, and then I'll cut again for 2 months. It's my way of like cutting as much as I need to live a life of a degenerate.
You will never skip the alcohol, will you?
Zachary,
Well, I have been.
Zachary, you'll know when Ryan's on a cut. He keeps mentioning it. When he
Yeah.
stops mentioning it, he's off it.
Exactly. If I show up with a beer on the stream, you know I'm off.
Oh,
Even
the
if it's
Bud
a
Light
pink, Bud Light beer that's there as a joke.
Oh, that was good. That was good branding. The pink Bud Light. It's like, oof.
Somebody finally figured out in the comments. They're like, dude, these counter signals are off the charts. Talking about Barbie with a pink background on a masculinity podcast. He doesn't give a fuck. And I was like, he gets it. He gets it.
Yeah, but you've been about that for years. Like I said,
Damn
that's
right.
why I upped the nerd shit. Not only that, but I hope to get, because it's such a shame where guys come into this space and they have this sense that they need to drop everything. Otherwise, they're not a real man. And I'm like, dude, you can enjoy this shit and still get laid, you know?
Well, it's
Exactly.
like, that's why Cole brought out his second book, Gendernomics. God damn it. Jack, what was the subtitle?
Gendernomics 1 and 2, building value.
Building Value, that was the one. He mentioned it.
Can I drop it in the chat?
Please do.
The audiobooks.
Yeah, Dave's chat, not mine. I got better. No, go ahead.
Oh.
That's
I
why
got
we
the
give you guys the wrenches so you can put links and stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'd love it if you guys get this stuff out there. That's a good book, and your voice is soothing. It's kind of like
Thank you.
British Light, where it's British but not.
I know.
Uncanny Valley. It's great.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Unless that was a nig again and I didn't get it.
No. This one's sincere. Buy the book.
Okay.
Get the audiobook. You can't get it anywhere else. It's out of print. So if
Yeah.
Jack's not reading it to you, you ain't reading it.
He's got the
Thank you.
best English accent after going.
I can't put it in David's chat because I'm not a mod there.
Yeah, well, Dave's pretty
well.
spicy who he lets in.
Yeah,
I'm
I put it
sad
in-
that my
It's
I'm sad that my
exclusive.
nickname for Jack didn't take off. I was trying to get Union Jack to get popular, but it just didn't work.
I'm
We'll
not
make it work. We'll make it
British.
work.
I'm not
British.
British. But,
You know what you are? You've got like that
What?
generic Bond villain accent.
Oh, I like
Or like
that.
Die Hard. Like
Mm,
one of
yeah.
those
Need a-
villains when they need a
need a
generic
star.
European. That's your accent.
Put a scar on your face, and we'll get you in the movies.
Yeah, and
Can
you always
I
have to
just
pronounce your
say-
C's and S's as if they're Z's
I
for
just
no
hate,
reason.
What's his name again?
And you always wear
Severus
like
Snape.
really tight-fitting suits that look nice, like, and then you're like, I'm gonna conquer the world with my convoluted plan that involves something in Switzerland for some fucked up reason.
Jack,
And
I
I'm going to
think
tell
Ryan's
you
got
all
it.
about it. And I'm going to tell you all about it because why not? Why keep secrecy for your world domination plan?
Yeah, and then your evil Catholic family that goes back 10,000 generations for some reason has like a knight involved with thing, and you're sitting in a room that's full of like Victorian furniture, and you're just evil.
Well, if Ryan ever writes fiction, we know he's going to base the villain on.
Yeah. And the guy you have to fight is like an American that can barely tie his shoes, and he wears like a wife beater through half of it. It's like, but just that ingenuity of America, he's what gets it through. I just need a cup of coffee, and these Euro trash are going down. And you're like, damn him! I never expected somebody just to gronk his way through all my sophisticated plans.
Exactly.
Versus.
Yeah. Did you know
All
a
of
Colt,
you.
a pistol can get through all of these plans? Damn it.
Yes, Jack is gonna sell coffee so black it will make Ryan look white.
What are you talking about?
God damn it.
Have it up before. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I guess I'll say it live. So, Covert, you're asking about the Patreon. Yeah, it'll go off private. I'm probably going to do it Saturday. If you guys don't know, the big issue on that one is because, like, all of this Rolo Destiny crap, there's been some blowback in the Patreon, it looks like. We had a couple troll entrants, which never happened before. So, luckily enough, I got procedures in place for this. So, we do the bans, do the blocks, put the applicable stuff on private. I'm watching a certain couple channels to see if they're doing any live streams where they bring this stuff up, do DMC takedowns if that's the case. And if I don't see anything by Saturday, then I'm just going to assume it's some bullshit and go back. And then I've switched over to Patreon now, so I'm no longer doing the, like, it only charges at the end of the month. So if somebody wants to join early, stick around for a couple weeks to see if it's for you or not. I can't afford to do that anymore for the sake of privacy of everybody else in there. So now it's paying up front. But it's good. It works.
You're pretty, well, I wouldn't say close, but you're friendly with Chrissy Mayer, right?
Yeah, a little.
I mean, and she's friendly with Venti, so you'd think, you'd hope she'd be like, no, Ryan's cool. But apparently.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. There's 500 autists here. There's her, there's Cucksmurf, and there's the other one. Who's the other one? That's that. Oh, the southern chick. And then all the chicks got their orbiters, and the dude's got his autists, and there's all these people. Even if Chrissy Mayer vouches for me, which she may or may not have, like, that's not going to stop this.
Yeah, true.
But were you mentioned or something that they found you?
No,
Friend
it's
of
just like, you know,
Rose is an
when
enemy
Billy's in the chat and you can kind of tell, like, I just figured that one easy. Like, this is like definitely some bait to get me to say, like, yeah, hold that bitch accountable. I'm like, yeah, no, we're not doing this.
Yeah, but why were you called out? What, it was something between Rolly and the other guy, so why would you be involved?
Friend
Why
of
not?
Rolo is an enemy of them.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. Maybe it's bait. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's just a random event that has nothing to do with it. For me, my only concern is the security of the thing.
No.
Take some
Oh.
mitigating measures. There's only so much you can do. And as far as the reoccurring payments dates, I don't think it changes for anybody except for new people. I don't even know how it changed. There's like 3 people who just joined. So I don't know if they get to ride it out to the rest of the month or not. But we'll see. But I did end up just booting anybody who had joined like over the last 3 days anyway, because I'm like, that's when all this stuff started. So if it's somebody that really wanted to join sincerely, like, that's great. I can't take the risk. You can always rejoin later. And if I don't see a post coming out of you, you know, sorry, but there is like 400 people in there right now, and I'd really rather not sacrifice anything from them on a chance of a quick $15, you know?
Preemptive strike.
Your Patreon is only $15? I thought you upped it up to 50.
No. I mean, I had it at 5 for the longest time, because it's not, I don't care about it. It's not that it makes a bunch of money. I actually enjoy doing that, and it's real work getting done. And then as the casts get longer, because the groups get longer doing the things, I would just charge more so I can keep it at that 2-hour window. So it's really just a matter of filtering for time than anything.
Yep, I'm grandfathered. I'm grandfathered in. I started at the beginning, so I still got $2.50 a month. Yeah.
Son of a bitch, cheap bastard. And then he comes in there and he shits up the place with goofy jokes and southern
Oh,
wisdom.
you're trying to be so like serious, and I'm just in there just goofing up, shitting up the whole place.
Well, like he said, like he often says, that's